within a room I can do. Brighter day for me and you. The best part of waking up is in your cup.
Chopping it with Mittens, joking about his name is so fly. Mittens, cause he whipping, don't you get it, but that stove's hot, hot. Now let this be a lesson, professor. He handling and hitting his possession. Ooh, what you cooking? Scalding hot beats, but blow up before it's cooking. Ooh, I know you're looking true. I'm out taking with this beat, I'm a lady man. I'm really trying to date it out. What's the number trying to call out? What about my team? Wood, shout it, don't get logged out. Made by Bethesda, the only way we fall out.
This holiday season, every time you purchase a 12-ounce SnortBucks coffee, a portion of the proceeds will be given to the Penny Foundation, the world's premier charity dedicated to helping down-on-their-luck content creators pay their daily bills.
I need that money, I really do. I need that money. I need my bills, the electric bill, the internet bill.
So stop by your local SnortBucks today and help send some Penny their way.
That's D-Real.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to, oh shit, I forgot, well, we're just running the dolo. It's no big deal.
Wow.
No need for an intro today, sir. Or ma'am.
Hey, I know before we start this, though, I kind of have a confession. You know, the last time I was on here, or maybe it was 2 shows ago that I was on here.
Maybe you'd like to introduce who you are first.
It's okay, no, they don't need to.
Oh, okay.
You know, we're talking about, you know, watching people eat and, call me a feeder. You know, recently I've been through a rough rehab period.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's kind of been hooked on this one channel, maybe multiple channels.
Maybe multiple channels.
I don't know how to tell you guys this, but I'm a feeder. My queen is Amberlynn Reed. The other queen is Chantel. I'm sorry. I don't know what to say. I let you guys down.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's just been announced. First off, for you guys who do not know who this individual is, this is Asian GTG. You guys have been asking for him for quite a while. He hasn't been on here for like 10 months or something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. He has just come out. This is a joke, right? Like, this is all just a scam, right? Okay, so he's come out and admitted that he's a feeder.
Sorry, guys. I let you down.
And,
I let my friend down.
Yeah, you did. You kind of did. Now, granted, you do know that we're planning on making videos on her in 2020, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're participating then, yeah?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, well then there you go. So, 2 big revelations. One, we'll expect Amberlynn videos in 2020, because, you know, why not? And,
It's the way she stuffed food in her mouth.
wow, oh.
The way she waddled and tried to go outside and exercise.
And Asian GTG is a feeder.
Yeah.
Wow. Jesus.
I never heard of this channel. I forgot what's it called, but like this girl who eat mukbang, but like she only have like a blindfold on, and there's like conspiracy theories that's like she's being held captive and forced to eat. Like in her videos, like one of the videos, like that's like hidden messages where she's like basically spell out help.
No, I have not seen that.
Yeah, that shit's interesting.
I guess we'll have to throw that into one of our episodes then. Oh, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That's a thing.
Don't look at me like that.
No problem. Actually, did you hear about that Stephanie Sue situation?
No, not really.
Alright, so real quick, even though think of this as the feeder segment. So Stephanie Sue is a mukbanger, a very popular one actually. And I guess she just did a video with Nick Avocado, and Nick Avocado like was like trying to blackmail her or intimidate her or threaten her into some bullshit.
Who the fuck is Nick Avocado?
Nick Avocado is a former vegan turned just regular food eater.
Former vegan.
Yeah, he's a former vegan, and now he's basically this heavy-set guy who cries a lot.
Wow.
And he's always like cheating on his boyfriend for some silly ass reason. Like I guess on like one vacation, allegedly he slept with like 12 guys, like something silly like that.
That's sad.
Yeah, I don't get to follow all of it like that, but he's allegedly he's a very exceptional individual. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, you're not here for that. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here with the return of Asian GTG, so hopefully you guys are happy about that, because He's a hot topic around these parts, apparently.
Hey man, I got stuff to do.
Yeah, you do.
I had to upload some videos before I came.
Indeed you did. We are here with one of 3 videos that are going to make up our video broadcast. First one is going to be by MrHuff Stuff, DSP. It's not a business. This is from September 20th of 2017. Second video is by Davidson. DSP tries it. Financial crisis of 2019. Because Asian GTG needs to catch up a little bit. And then the third and final video that'll make up our broadcast is by Mighty D, friend of the channel and of the network. DSP's Christmas Begathon 2019. This is from the 24th. Wow. So a whole lot of failure packed in here, ladies and gentlemen. So
sound like a lot of business opportunity for Phil.
Yeah, dude, but he's not a business though. So that's the problem.
No, well, he is.
I mean, but he's not though.
All his viewers are worker.
Employees, yes.
Well, maybe more like factory slaves, but you know.
Sweatshop workers.
Yeah. China's taking over eventually. So.
Wow, I guess Phil would be one of the first people to sell out to the Chinese, so I guess that might be a thing.
You know how like the president of China is Winnie the Pooh. Phil's basically like what's Piggy?
Oh, Piglet.
Piglet? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's him. Kind of match up, honestly.
Yeah, he's well, he's not really pink. He's like pale white though. Oh, you haven't seen him in a while. Yeah, he's like vampire white now. Like
yeah, but he's basically king of the pig.
Yeah, he's king of some pigs, I should say.
Oh, that's true.
So, actually, I was told recently.
Trisha Payne is the queen of pigs.
That's a whole nother one in itself. that situation with Gabby is weird. Anyway, all right, ladies and gentlemen, so that's gonna make up our lineup. So yeah, Asian GTG is back, and he's a feeder, and that coincides with the Amber Lynn stuff later on. That's a thing. Also, there was some slight technical difficulties with the Christmas video, the last one. So by this point, it should already be up. If not, it is coming. So unlike Phil, it is coming. Anyway.
Also, Becky is not a victim, alright? She's an enabler.
Becky is a victim.
She's an
Becky
enabler.
is a victim. No, Becky is a victim.
She's an enabler.
No, she's a victim. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that she doesn't have a certain level of responsibility in her situation. But goddamn, look at her, dude. She's like catatonic now.
Enabler.
I mean, at least Destiny got out when she did.
Yeah, that's true.
At least Destiny made it, but I don't think Becky's gonna make it. But I don't think Becky should go down in flames though either. She shouldn't have to be under. She shouldn't have to break Amber's fall. Amber's big enough as it is.
Hey man, what was she going out to get Amber food, alright? She should have gotten her a salad.
Dude, have you? I sent you that video when or at least I think I did, where Amber talks about her going into those fucking fits, those like hunger fits or whatever.
Big Mom style.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you make a good argument that she's like 4'11" and a living walking troll because that's what she looks like. But that doesn't necessarily mean that she can't be dangerous. She could easily break Becky's kneecap, dude. She's that short.
I don't think Becky has kneecaps.
Well,
just one long stump.
Well, whatever's under the stump, she could break that. That would be dangerous.
Hey, Becky, all Becky gotta do is just leave the house.
But Becky don't have. But Amber made her. Oh, not. I wouldn't say made her. Amber. I wouldn't say she made her.
See, she enabled her.
I'm gonna have to think about that further. Because Amber doesn't. Because Becky doesn't have any outlets. She should just go out and get a job. Like I don't know. That's a lot to tear into.
Yeah, man.
All right. Well, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you guys in just a second. She's a victim now.
Enabler.
A victim. A victim.
Just a nerd, shot a Street Fighter 2. That is my dude. Dark Cloud 2. That is the new. I like RPGs and everything. Metal Gear Solid, man, that's my swing. Hey.
So there is a lot of positivity going on behind the scenes. The problem is all the work that I put into this entity. It's not a business. It's because it's not. I don't own a business.
Epic unemployment T-pose. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here with MrHuff Stuff. Dspgaming. It's not a business.
But it is a business for him.
But it's not a business, though.
But
bro.
he told me it was a business.
Yes, he's told you multiple times it's not a business. I mean, it is a business, but it's not a business, though. Everything he says up to this point does not matter. You can only take what he says
in one video.
In one video,
or
yeah.
in the newest videos.
Or in the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally. Even if he says something in one sentence, and then later on in that sentence it contradicts the first part, you can only live in the moment. He's all about looking forward and not looking back.
Right, is that why he's keep looking at Panda Lee Instagram?
Yeah, yeah, actually, that's kind of funny. So quick little story behind that. So Panda went to SnortBucks. She should have went to SnortBucks, but whatever. We'll let Panda slide on that.
Hey man, she got married, alright? She's a changed woman.
Well,
she engaged.
Allegedly. Yeah. But so she decides to go to Starbucks. They end up misspelling her name, as sometimes that happens. Happened to Ninja recently. No, actually, they didn't. He gave them his real name, and they recognized him, so they just put Ninja on it.
Wow.
That's pretty funny. He got exposed. He got doxxed. His coffee got doxxed. His latte. Anyway, so that was on. She put that on her Instagram. It was a funny little thing. Somehow or another, not long afterwards, Phil ends up finding out about this and ends up commenting on it on one of his streams. That's not creepy at all.
Hey man, he got a wife now. He can do whatever he wants.
I mean, but it's because he has a wife, though. Why is he looking at another woman's Instagram, though?
Sorry, I don't know. Maybe because his wife looked kind of like a caveman.
Maybe. Well, hey man, she likes potatoes. There's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? She could be Irish. Maybe. I don't know. Does she drink whiskey? Or scotch?
Probably.
I'd like to think that
She could probably finish the beer that Phil couldn't.
Yeah, exactly. Phil's a bitch. He's nursed the same beer for like 3 hours. Here we go.
I don't legally own a business anywhere. I wanted to take a few minutes to talk about how things are going with myself and my business here, in Washington State where I live, and give you kind of a status update, all right? So that's really where I'm at right now with how things have been going this year. I'm okay financially, but I'm only okay.
Speaking of which, quick little thing. So Asian GTG thinks that's actually the emblems from Overwatch, yeah?
I thought from far distance.
Yeah, I think it's just the Punisher logo.
I thought it was Reapers.
Reapers, yeah.
I don't think it is. Cause Reaper have that triangle.
Yeah, that like
mouth
thing. Yeah, that's actually from the Punisher.
But Phil, is it a business or not? You're confusing me, man.
Although we have to keep going, man. He has to continue to explain it because he can't do it in a tweet because there's not enough characters.
Great, and I'm not terrible. I'm kind of in the middle. If things stay the way they're going, I'll probably just be okay forever, and I'll probably have this looming debt over my fucking head forever.
So you would rather drunken Phil. So you would rather just do the bare minimum and keep coasting along and asking these kids to keep paying your bills, and just that's it.
Rather than just get a job, pay off the debt, and just be clear.
Or maybe just put out better content.
I feel like he's just saving the debt for his kid to inherit.
Probably.
You know how, when parents die, they have their kids inherit their inheritance?
And in some cases. Oh, so it's like a reverse. Oh, that's his legacy?
His legacy is leaving his kid massive amount of debt.
Well, what if he doesn't have any kids?
Oh.
We leave it to Jasper.
That's rough. Yeah, probably.
Jasper the declawed. 100,000 in debt. Oh, that's so hurtful.
And
I feel like Jasper would make more money than him.
He would. He should put out I had said that early on. He should just put out cat videos on Jasper. He'd get views. He would.
Oh, cat videos in cat or Jasper?
I mean, if she had a better...
Cause Cat can just upload it on, a certain website with orange and black logos.
Touche. I don't know. She's not seductive enough, though.
She don't need to be. You know how in Japan they have like those full bodysuit doll?
Right.
Doll thing? It's like creepy. She just needs to put on the mask.
Oh, wow. Same thing, huh? Wow. Wow. Hurtful. But still very true.
I'm going to get out of it. If things get better, then I'll probably get out of the debt, and that'll be great, because that's what happened back in the day. I was in a lot of debt, and then I started on YouTube. All of a sudden, I started YouTube as my job. I paid off all my debt. But then I racked it right back up when I moved out here, and then all that shit happened last year that fucked me over, okay?
Nothing fucked him over. He screwed himself.
Because you don't know how to manage your money.
At all. Like, who sits there and gets themselves in debt, playing video games that you weren't great at, and never actually got a chance to reach the pinnacle?
Look at that cycling.
He knows him right. He never. You sat there and put yourself in debt for multiple years to try to be Evo champion, so you could get the recognition of the FGC and SRK, Capcom United, and event hubs. The furthest that you were able to get was 4th. Every year after that, that was 2005, ladies and gentlemen, 2005. He put himself in debt to get 4th place at 2005. The following years, he didn't even hit rankings.
Yeah, because people, like kids are getting better. They got better reflexes.
Yeah.
And you're just getting older, old man.
And they were smarter than him.
You don't even have the high ground.
He just wasn't good. He just really wasn't. You were playing a very inept version of the game. And the Japanese came over and took you for free.
Shit, it's not even the Korean.
Oh boy. He's lucky it wasn't the Chinese. Oh, that'd have been hurtful.
We don't talk about the Chinese.
Oh, my bad.
They need to earn some integrity first.
Wow. They own everything. They own almost everything. It's not enough integrity for you?
To summarize and finish, how can you help me to continue to be successful and keep this business going on YouTube and keep putting out free content?
So what he's saying is, you don't catch the drip. Give him more money.
Basically.
Goddamn pay pig.
Now, how is it that someone who's already successful needs people to invest in him directly so he can continue to be successful?
Because, bro, you need more money.
But don't get me wrong, though. If you want people to contribute to your ongoing success, that's one thing. He's sitting here saying that he's all fucked up, and if you guys don't help him, it's going to all go away. So how is that success?
He's only fucked up when he needs to be.
True. Very true. That's facts. Hashtag facts. See,
Plus, those kids are pay pig.
they are pay pigs. They certainly are. It's hurtful. That's what happened to our generation. Womp womp.
For you on a daily basis. There's something important going on regarding myself and my business. I absolutely have to address it.
Why does every shirt he wears makes him just look more and more bummy?
I don't know.
I don't understand.
I feel like that's always like that grease stain.
Yeah!
The shirt.
I mean, did you start lathering yourself in the grease now? We don't pour it down the toilet anymore? I mean,
I think it's just natural bacon fat.
it could be, but see, DSP lore, though, dictates that, one, he pours grease down the toilet. That's what he did at the condo. You saw that.
Yeah.
And then he had an issue with his toilet when he first moved into the house in Washington, and Mommy and Daddy had to come out and fix that.
Wow.
Then I'm not done yet. Then, when they came for the second and last time they came to visit him, he had another toilet problem in one of the other bathrooms, and they had to come and fix that too.
You can't call a plumber by yourself?
No, bruh.
Mommy and Daddy have to come?
Everything.
They're in the hospital.
Oh, yeah, they're sick and dying. Or they're supposed to be. But now...
I guess that's part of the inheritance.
Yeah, I guess so. Jasper just hit the jackpot on that one.
Yeah.
Video. I already talked a little bit about it on my pre-stream earlier today, but I'm very much aware that a very limited amount of people actually watch my pre-streams that I upload to YouTube, and only a few hundred people are usually there for the pre-stream when I turn it on in the afternoon when I start my live streaming.
And on that snort, let's talk a little bit more about the lore about the pre-streams. Ladies and gentlemen, the only reason why pre-streams are even uploaded by Phil is, one, money, financially. Yeah. Just like he did with the Etika pre-stream, right, Phil? He got like 7 or 8 ad rolls and shit, but you didn't monetize it. YouTube did that on his own. You were looking at your dashboard and it didn't update, and that's why it happened that way? Allegedly. But the real reason why he uploads it is because back in the day, apparently, someone used to upload his pre-streams and I guess they monetized them, or they just uploaded his pre-streams.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, it is. And then eventually Phil got word and had that channel obliterated, like sent to the Piggyverse.
Wow.
And then he ended up taking over
to the Piggy realm.
Yeah, to the Dark Piggy realm.
It's like Pegasus.
Exactly. Dark Geppetto. The Dark Geppetto realm. That's what they said.
Welcome to the workshop.
Exactly. That's where all the other piggies are, slaving away.
That's true.
Slaving away.
There's no Pinocchio, just a lot of pigs.
Swaggins.
Oh.
And Alex, what's his name? Swaggins. Or not Swaggins, I already said Swaggins, but
yeah.
Alex Idella.
Hey, bro. Chill, right?
What?
His mom gonna hear about this.
Hey, man, he's half...
She gonna come over.
No. Milf and Cookie's gonna come over later anyway, but that's not the point. She's coming over for entirely different reasons, sir.
Come over for Santa.
Yeah, bro. She still has a presents unwrapped, and I still have presents unwrapped.
So, if you're the kind of person that doesn't care about me or my business, and you only want to hear about what games I'm covering this week, fast forward, because I'm going to be talking about it for about 5-10 minutes, and then we're going to get to the schedule. The bottom line is this. My business isn't doing so well, and I don't know what's going on. Allow me to explain. Earlier this year, my business was doing well. Dspgaming had a lot of new game playthroughs, including things like Dark Souls 3, Uncharted 4, Overwatch, Doom, tons of new stuff that was...
So game that you never finish.
Yeah.
Ever. Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty much how that happened. Yet again, it's funny, though, that in the clip prior to this, they were supposed to be contributing to his ongoing success, and now we're back to failure?
I think it's always been failure.
Yeah, I suppose it is.
When have Phil ever been successful?
When has Phil ever been successful?
Other than get that $100 a day from some random kids.
Or that guy's wife's life insurance money.
Or flexing on Swaggin.
Or flexing on, yeah.
I know Swaggin's a bitch anyway, so.
Yeah, he flexed the shit on Swaggins. And what he did to, what's his name? Wife Who Destroyed Matt. When he sat there and destroyed him and whatnot in front of everybody for like 10 minutes, and then they just started calling him Wife Destroyer Cuck, I think, at that point, because he just kept coming back. That was hurtful.
Wow.
That was hurtful.
That's savage, dude.
That's one of the things about Phil's audience, some of them, that I never really understood. Like, you won't take any of that shit from a detractor, right? Because I've had a chance to speak to some of them on Twitter. You wouldn't take that shit from a detractor, but you would take that from him.
Because they're all cucks.
I guess.
That's just cucks behavior.
That's what it sounds like. Womp womp.
Unfortunately.
But
then you go and get cucked by Phil. That's just bad.
But look what happened to Superman, though. He lost his potato lady to Phil.
I think he just kind of gave it up.
That's what I'd like to think that too. I'd like to think that he just gave up. He was like, you know what, you can just.
I don't think he won it in the beginning.
I mean, he theoretically was kicking her out at the time anyway.
Yeah.
So,
if you're doing lines of cocaine.
Wow, that's alleged, sir. We don't know.
Let me see that nose.
We don't know if there was a particular lady who looks like Catherine who was working at an alleged retail store called Kohl's that was in the bathroom when a customer walked in and allegedly caught her giving the Snow White snort.
Let me see that. Let me see that nose, all right? I'm not convinced.
To a lie, bro.
I'm not convinced.
It's all alleged, though, sir. Just for posterity's sake, to protect the network. It's all alleged. Okay.
Coming out during this time period of, say, March through June. And viewership was good, profit was good, everything was good. Also over on KO Gaming. That channel was doing great because I was doing game reviews and impressions videos and montages, and it had some pretty consistent great viewership over there. And then the summer hit. I love doing this. And the week of preview is the pivotal day of the week when I get to tell you all the stuff that I'm covering. Very shortly, if by the end of the year this doesn't turn around, I don't think you're going to be seeing me around as much as you did, if at all. Because I won't be able to do YouTube as a job anymore. I was actually...
Where's he gonna go?
Back home. To his mom and dad.
I suppose.
They're not using the house anymore. They're in the hospital.
That's true. Well, that and once he loses his house, if that happens, that's where he's going to. Wow.
It's Arkansas, Jasper.
He might have to.
Or I guess he have to save Jasper in case he have to eat.
Yeah, I suppose he would. I could see him eating Jasper if there was nothing else in the house.
Just get some barbecue sauce, bro.
I don't think he doesn't like spicy, like anything spicy though. He's a bitch like that.
Barbecue sauce isn't spicy.
Phil isn't. You haven't watched enough DSP Tries. He really doesn't like spicy though.
That's the whitest thing I've ever heard.
That's really. He really doesn't like spicy stuff though. Like he has a problem with that. Like something about his little piggy stomach can't handle it or some shit.
But Kat, she's all spicy.
Have you seen her seasoned potatoes? I don't think so, sir. I doubt what I saw was pepper.
That fiery red hair, it gotta be some kind of spice.
That wasn't really hers, though. She dyed it scarlet like that. Allegedly.
Get out here getting catfish like that.
Yeah, pretty much.
Getting jebaited.
Straight up getting jebaited. I wonder if he knows Alex Trebelli. They played kind of around that same time. But I don't think Alex Trebelli played Super Turbo.
Probably not.
Nah, he played like a lot of CVS2 and shit. And Alpha. Oh, he might know him because Alex Trebelli used to play a lot of Alpha. Especially Alpha 3, so he might know.
Probably.
Alright, there we go.
Literally, I was on the phone with my mother today, talking to her about this, and she's like, well, how could you get out of all that debt? And I'm like, I don't fucking know. Declare bankruptcy? And ruin my credit? and having to move out of this house. You know what I mean? So I don't want to.
I refuse to believe you have any kind of credits, Phil. I refuse to believe.
He doesn't deserve good credit. But the fact that he admitted that he was on the phone with mommy begging for money is not unsurprising.
I feel like when she asked how he gonna get out of it, he like, I don't know, parents.
Exactly. And then he guilt trips them about
Probably.
the Wolverine action figure. Or the lump of coal that he got in his stocking that one year that caused him to cry in front of all of his family and shit. I bet that was it. Was that it, Phil? You can tell me.
That's pretty funny.
It is pretty funny.
Change my formula to be a sellout shill and constantly right here.
You know what? That's hurtful. But it's true. Maybe Phil wasn't used to seeing something black in this house. And maybe that's what caused that string of tears. I mean, he does seem to chew on his hooves a lot when he sees black people on screen. He's very uncomfortable with that.
I think Kat know.
Well,
she goes to the gym a lot.
yeah, she did. She get worked out quite a bit. That's why he wanted her to get an exercise bike.
You didn't want her to go?
Maybe, I don't know, maybe the space that he used to occupy was a little larger than he was expecting. So maybe he was like, you need to stay home, tighten up.
Wow. Wow. Come on, bro. I don't think that's a problem for other people. I don't think that's a problem for Jim.
Probably not. Well, so, I mean, you know, you gotta the level of expansion is, I mean, you're what? You're an engineer. You know how this works. I mean, come on, dude.
Call it dilation, sir.
There we go. Well, wouldn't dilation actually be in the process of something coming out? No, you're right, because dilation is at the end of the day is dilation.
Contract.
Yeah, you're right. The more you know.
Come on, man.
To talk about 20 things I'm selling. Here's a shirt. Here's the DSP doily, everyone. The DSP doily only for $5.99 right now up at at the shop. Go there and buy. I don't want to be doing that. I don't. But something has to change if I'm to keep doing this. Now this year I thought I was doing the right thing. Between Dspgaming, KO Gaming being the edited content channel, and the King of Hate vlogs here being my vlogging, I separated them and it was very successful until the summer. And then the whole summer it fucking fell apart. And
But how did you think that was doing the right thing?
I don't think that was any successful. You got like what? 30 viewers in like an hour?
Something like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he could easily pull probably a couple thousand views a day. But that's not like real diversity. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's obvious that he was doing it and he was doing it extremely quickly because it was a quick buck type thing. You know what I mean? Like, maybe if his intent going into the project, if that was different, maybe it would come out differently. But that's not doing the right thing, though. And it's funny, too, because he shits on other people who say he conducts his business, in air quotes, or his YouTube videos wrong, or YouTube channel wrong. But now he's sitting here blatantly admitting that, well, I thought I was doing the right thing, but I guess I didn't. So why didn't you take any feedback, as all businesses do?
Because, bro, he know how to run his business.
I guess.
He got business major, alright?
Yeah, he do. In Latin, even though he can't read it, but he told us that he could. And yeah,
it's pig Latin.
Oh, maybe it is pig Latin. Ah, touche. There you go. Good shit.
I don't know what to do about it. What is up, everyone? Darkside Phil here, and this video is separate from everything else. I wanted to do it as a separate video, so that way it's not congested into a weekend preview or something else, because it's a very, very important video. As you know, for the past several months, I mean the past half year really, ever since the summer, I've been trying to keep all of you guys and gals, the viewers, abreast.
You know what I really noticed is funny? As his business fails more and more and more, his beard starts to bald more and more and more.
So his hairline.
It's and it keeps receding more and more. Kind of like LeBron's.
Wow.
Hurtful. I'm sorry.
It's not LeBron. We like to refer to him as Lamau. All right. The pawn of the Chinese government. All right.
Oh boy. Hey man, he was just trying to protect his interest.
Oh yeah, is that why he just in one of the recent games where he just hold the ball and just travel the whole time?
I know nothing.
And then pretend to double dribbles.
It's called crab walking, sir.
Situation of what's been going on with myself and my YouTube business, because the bottom line is I am at risk. But the bottom line is my credit's not good already. Now, if I do a short sale, now my credit's probably going to tank.
Hold on, Phil. I thought you said you were good. Your credit was good before. What happened to that? What happened to that, Phil?
Well, remember, he got himself in debt, chasing a failed FGC career. Then he got himself out of debt because of YouTube and all the little kids who watched all his videos. And then he's back into debt because of his failed business practices.
going all around.
Yeah, it's just one big circle.
It's like Phil.
Yeah. Now the question is though, at the end of that circle, does he go back to the FGC and try to like be successful at Street Fighter 5 or whatever the next Street Fighter game that comes
I
out?
think it's too late. I don't think you can catch up.
I don't think so either.
It's all these kids.
Yeah, they're beasting him. I'd love to see him against Smug. Smug would eat that. Like, oh, you're free.
Like shit.
Or that who's like, if you guys are watching Smug, he's currently facing he has like a little rivalry with this guy on online. What's that guy's name? Is it Hawaiian Shirt Guy or Hawaiian Shirt Man? That's the name of the guy's tag. He's sick. That guy's redunculous with his shit. I might actually play some of his videos one day so you guys can see it. It's ridiculous what that guy can do.
And like, I don't even play fighting game all that much, and I think I can beat it Phil.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. His reactions are horrible. Especially in Street Fighter 5. I mean, sadly, we'd have to pay him money first. Maybe we could just go to Quarter Pounder. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure he still owes Phil some money for that interview he paid for. So maybe we can do that. Allegedly.
Just make Swaggin pay.
Yeah, or make Swaggins play.
Swaggin's a bitch already, so.
Yeah, that's true.
And one final thing before we adjourn here. A few people, I don't know if they were serious or not. You always got to question it, right? I question everything now because I've had so many people fuck with me over the years. I don't know who to believe anymore. There's been a few people who have pinged me over the past couple of weeks saying, Phil, you know, you should just have a PayPal donation link. Because every once in a while, people like to just anonymously donate out of nowhere. And if you just had a PayPal donation link, people would send you money. And hint, hint, I would probably send you money. I can't do it. And I've already explained this multiple times. I'll fully explain it one more time in this video. For tax purposes, it's the worst possible thing you can do. This is from the mouth of my accountant that I've had for 5+ years. And he's a dean. I'm not even kidding you. He's the head of accounting at a very...
Okay, so he's the head, but you're still in debt every single year.
But that's the same accountant, though, that fucked him with his state business occupation tax.
Yeah. Somehow, he's the dean of the whole department, and yet you're still under an exorbitant amount of debt and taxes.
And allegedly, this guy was allegedly a family friend of theirs. So, like, why aren't you going through him, not only to handle your taxes, but to go over your finances?
I don't know, bro.
Oh, boy.
I don't know how. Oh, Phil.
That's an interesting rabbit hole there.
And his beard is just...
See?
Very, very non-symmetrical.
Yeah, dude. Like I said, it's balding. Like
balding on one side. Balding to the left.
He's kind of slack-jawed, too, though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Either that, or his one side of his face is starting to drip. Or droop.
Hey, don't say that. He work out.
Oh, no, he don't work out, dude. You haven't seen the gym
He used to
video
work
yet.
out, right?
Yeah, a long time ago.
He used to have pecs and everything.
Yeah, he used to be swole, bro.
Yeah, bro. He could beat John Cena.
Sure. Everybody can beat John Cena. He can't wrestle.
Highly ranked university in Connecticut. He knows what he's talking about. That's one of the worst possible things you could do. Now,
until he didn't know what he was talking about. And on top of that, he does have a PayPal link. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? At DSP at hotmail.com. Because that used to be the PayPal link that people could send donations to him back in 09, 010, probably 08, but 09, 010, 011. So he's always had a PayPal link where you could send donation money to him too. And any longtime fan and supporter or cult member would know that. So what are you talking about?
I don't know, man.
What the
Phil's the stand-up guy.
But see, now that makes me wonder. So he's saying don't donate there because of tax purposes, but if he's still taking money through that link on the back end, is it possible he's not reporting that?
Probably.
Okay, another example. So
I mean, he already not reporting, the big donation that he get behind the scenes.
Yeah, he doesn't tell the other pay piggies publicly. Good point though, which is what I was leading into. That you remember how he used to use Muggsy before Streamlabs?
Yeah.
His Muggsy link still works, so you can still send money to him. Do you think he's reporting that?
Probably not.
Wow.
But I feel like there's people who still. Well, I don't know, because Phil doesn't have a big viewership.
No.
Anyway, so.
Never know. Like, see, it's funny because Tevin's supposed to supposedly go to jail. Tevin's supposed to be going to jail for rebroadcasting his streams, right? Because Tevin's a criminal allegedly.
Wow.
But
he's black.
I mean, that's his words, man. I don't have shit to say about that. That's what Phil said. That's what Phil, that he should go to jail because he's stealing my streams.
Wow.
But
I don't know how Kat gonna feel about that.
Yeah, I think Kat would be very hurt if Tevin went to jail. To be honest with you. But with that being said, shouldn't Phil go to prison for tax evasion?
Yeah, for many years.
Many years.
I don't know, Phil. It doesn't look good, man.
Wow.
If I were an esports team and I had a lawyer working for me and we had our own established finances in a bank account and we could make a special...
You know, he might... What name do you think they would give him in prison? Francine? Something like that?
Pork belly.
Maybe. Yeah, they would probably... Yeah, he probably wouldn't have a good time there.
Pig roast.
Something. It's funny, too, because Wink said he would do well in jail, and or prison, but we know Phil wouldn't do well in there at all.
Oh, he'll probably do well as, you know,
Wow.
the bottom bitch.
Oh, hurtful. Hurtful. So he's like on the bottom bunk. He has to clean the...
Big Bubba's coming in.
Oh, wow.
Hey, boy. I heard you coming in.
Wow.
For the first time.
Wow. He does like calling people boy, too. That's not going to fly well in prison. Oh.
PayPal link that would link to that business-related bank account so that everything could be separated from personal to business and all of that. Yeah, then that would work. And that's why a lot of people, I don't understand, Phil. There's this full-time Twitch streamer who goes to Counter-Strike Go tournaments, and they all have this link, and everyone always donates. Why can't you do that? Because that's business for them. For me, my PayPal link is my PayPal link. It's my private stuff. I can't give you that to just send me money. For tax purposes, that's terrible. They would
No, that's a lie, too, because Phil actually has 2 PayPals. He admitted that.
Wow.
He admitted that he has 2 PayPals. So all this was bullshit. Oh, so hurtful.
Phil, come on, man.
Hurtful.
I believe in you.
No, don't do that. You're gonna be just like Catherine, and you're gonna be like Panda before. You're just setting yourself up for disappointment. I mean, shit.
Hey, Panda found something better because of that disappointment.
Well,
right?
well, keep in mind though, when they moved from Connecticut to Seattle, apparently all the sex kind of slowed down, if not damn near stopped.
Hey, man, Panda found something better, right?
She
She's
did.
slurping on some ramen zone.
Audit the fuck out of me. They'd say, you can't have, business payments coming in the same exact way as something else. The way I got it right now, my payments come in from Machinima. That's documenting. It's documented. I've got payments coming in from Twitch. That's documented. I got payments coming in from Patreon, and that's documented. So between those 3 methods, it all works out well for tax. And by the way, everything is taxed fully like normal income. Nothing is considered a gift or whatever. Everything that you guys give me is taxed like normal income. It's not legal to say that, oh, well, someone just sent me a PayPal donation. That's a gift. I'm not paying tax on that. That's illegal. And I can't do that, okay? That's why I have everything coming through Patreon, Twitch, or YouTube, period. So, you know what I say? Fuck you. I say fuck YouTube, fuck Google, fuck all those dumb fuck employees that don't know how to run their business and are screwing me over. After 8 years of hard fucking work, they don't know how to run their own.
Hey, man, don't tell Susan fuck you, alright?
Not at all.
She's just, a very innocent woman.
Exactly.
Who's caring about the kids.
Exactly. You don't want her to have you get all cut up and shit, and then they hit you with the culture salt and shit. You don't want
but
that.
Then he's not child friendly though.
He's definitely not child friendly.
No, what is he?
I don't know. He should be sitting there putting his hands together, saying thank you to Israel all the time. That's what he should be doing.
No, pause. Just have him pointing the finger.
I know, right? It's like that's terrible. Almighty Susan will not be happy with this at all.
Yeah, man.
Not at all. Hurtful.
Come on, Phil. And you, I know you've been working hard for 8 years, but come on.
I mean, regurgitating the same bullshit year after year after year.
Okay, maybe his slaves has been working for him for 8 years.
Well said, but still, Google. The people that have been paying you.
Did I get any benefit?
Does he get any benefit? Oh no, he doesn't.
No, I meant his slaves.
Oh no.
Oh,
Swaggin's only benefit really was he was able to sit off on the porch. I'm not saying it's because of the color of his skin, but he was always on the porch. He never actually got to go inside. Shameful.
I don't know. Is that what Cap told him?
I mean,
He never came inside?
I don't have enough faith in Swaggins that he can handle Cat anyway.
True.
So let's be honest. Defiant Sniff.
Panda?
Oh yeah, shit. You ain't seen Panda's cake lately?
That's true.
And she's doing pole dancing for exercise, allegedly. Yeah, Swaggins ain't handling that shit.
That's true.
Not at all. This ain't some little puny
Panda,
jungle gym.
huh? She's learning to spin on them bamboos.
See, with that being said, how is it that you have a chick that's 11 years your junior, and if you couldn't keep up with that, why'd you have her around? It's bad enough that she wanted to go on trips, she wanted to go out and exercise, she wanted to do all this moving around, she wanted to live life for what it was, and you couldn't do anything.
Yeah.
But then you can't even handle that in the bedroom either.
I mean, he can't keep up with her in real life, so.
I mean, but he'd only. How many women do you think he's really touched before Panda? Like maybe one, maybe two.
I mean, he can't even keep up with her in real life, so how is he gonna keep up with her in the bathroom?
That's true. Still, I found it shameful. Like, how are you gonna go out and get
She's
yourself?
very active, like a volcano about to splurt.
Well, not with him. She didn't.
Yeah, she did.
You know what I'm saying? Didn't Kimberly Brinks tell us anything about that? He's a quick squirter.
I guess she's like Yellowstone Park, you know. He just never got her to erupt.
Nope. Until she walked out on him.
Business, but they don't get fired. I do. The way I actually have to do my taxes, okay, is that I have to once a year.
Yeah,
collect.
X for is it F for doubt or is it like X to doubt?
I think F to respect.
Yeah, it's X to doubt then, ain't it?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what that black dude in the background was looking at, like, this motherfucker here.
I don't know, bro.
Look at him.
All I know is Mass Effect Andromeda is kind of trash.
It's been trashed. But see, Tyrone's in the back though, and he's like, Phil, where do you think my lower body's at right now?
What?
And Panda's evolved. Just saying.
We called him Onaho, right?
Oh, wow. That's a great. That's an actual great piece of fan art though. Like, really, Ninja?
Wow.
Really?
It's kind of remind me of the baby son from Teletubbies.
Jesus Christ.
Phil's Teletubby.
Oh, I figured as much. All right, let's continue.
All of the data from the previous year of everything I spent on the business. So this includes monthly cost of things like electricity, water for the house, things for the house that are essential to keep the business running, internet cost, right? In addition to the monthly expenses,
I forgot to talk about that. That Phil, for some of you guys who know, if you frequent Twitter, Kiwi Farms, LSB, or Agent Proper of the DIA, or James Lester Express Lane, you all know this. You all know this. Or, yeah, those are three that I can think of off the top of my head. You all know this. But Phil writes off his monthly expenses for the house as business expenses. So the water, cable, electricity, his room is classified as an office. Panda's room used to be classified as an office. Anything he uses for DSP Tries It was written off as a business expense. Everything for Axe the King, the paper, everything that he printed everything on, the ink, that was written off as business expense. All the stuff that he uses for his job, gaming wise, is written off on his taxes.
The only thing I can see that should be written off as for the job is maybe internet bill,
Maybe,
and maybe electricity bill.
Maybe,
Because that's the only way he can get online.
right.
So that I can see, but other stuff is not really.
But he has two internet lines though. He has a business internet line upstairs, and then he has the other one downstairs.
Boy, those Peggy must be paying him good.
But see, it makes me wonder though. Do you think he writes off his first internet line too? Because if you think about it, that's for all the employees to kind of sit in their little break room. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's their little rec room. So do you think he would have the goal to do that?
Probably.
Yeah,
That's
he
Phil
would.
we're talking about here.
Exactly. Scumbag.
things like the mortgage and the taxes and the insurance and everything on the house, that where my office is contained. In addition to that,
So this motherfucker is literally, from a tax standpoint, he's considering his house as an office building, my dude.
It's a business, alright, man? It's
Wow, what a scumbag.
It's a business.
Yeah, I'm glad they came and got his ass on that.
It's a business.
Wow.
got all the money that I spent on the business. Now, it could be, as simple as the games that I bought, right? Because that's the primary cost of doing business with my business, is all the games that I bought, right? But then you got to think about all the odds and ends. Oh, man, I had to buy new external hard drives this one month, and I did this on a miscellaneous credit card off of Amazon, and I didn't necessarily document it or keep the receipt, right? Oh, man, this every month I actually pay monthly fees to keep my website in operation, and once a year there's a larger fee for like re-registration of the site.
Website?
Yeah, thekingofhate.com.
I've never been on there.
Yeah, you're not missing anything. It's a doxing site now. Don't go over there. But you're writing off that as a business expense too? Now I think about it, was Phil writing off his trips with Panda?
Probably not. He counts those as vacation.
But he vlogs them, which is still part of his business.
It's part of his vacation. It's alright.
Yo, he literally tried to write off everything.
Yeah, bro, it's his vacation, alright? His paid vacation.
So then that's still part of his business. His business has to pay that out.
Yeah.
That's, what a scumbag.
His paid vacation, bro.
Wow. Paid holiday, sir.
Yeah.
3 years or something like that. You know, it's all these things you don't think about, and they happen behind the scenes, and I don't necessarily even actively take part in. And when I sit down and try and start to look at this stuff, I'm like, oh shit, I did a lot of stuff that went into the business, right? It's not a business. It's because it's not. I don't own a business. I don't legally own a business anywhere.
Spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. Shrieking skulls will shock your soul and seal your...
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're here with the second video of our broadcast.
Wait, so Phil, is it a business or not?
I'm so confused. It sounds like he wants...
I think it's a business when it's benefiting.
Exactly. He wants all the benefits of it being a business without paying any of the business taxes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Actually, you know, I've been replaying Dark Souls recently.
Have you?
Yeah.
You should watch Wings play Dark Souls. He's actually competent. Phil isn't. He's horrible at it.
I don't want to watch Wings.
Yeah. Wings at times is insightful. Kinda. Not like insightful in a way that's particularly useful to anybody.
I can find a million other channel that's better than them at playing Dark Souls.
Oh yeah, well definitely. But I mean, like Wings is insightful at the way he looks at the world. Like, because he looks at it at a very... He's like the king who has been dethroned, family got butchered, and he was lucky enough to walk away with his life. And now he has to walk around as the very people he used to look down upon. It's interesting watching him do that.
Arya Stark?
No, he's not Arya Stark, but he's definitely not Stark. I put Wings... If Wings had to be part of the Game of Thrones...
He's Theon.
Yeah, he's Theon. Definitely. The way Brandy ain't got black in front of him and shit. And then the other one ain't sat there and used him for all of his money. Wait a second. Who was the dude who what's the name of the character who married that girl, literally wasted all of his fortune and shit. Then she ended up leaving. And his father is the one who gave Jon Snow their family sword. You know what I'm talking about, right? He was the one that was with Daenerys pretty much the whole time.
Oh, Joya? Joya?
It might be.
Yeah.
Yeah, that dude. That's like that's Wings.
He loved Daenerys, right?
She didn't love him back though.
He turned into a stone guy.
Well, he got healed. That was brutal though too. That was pretty hard to.
He got rock hard for her.
Funny.
But then she got impaled.
She Hey man, they did it for the good of the realm.
She got impaled by her half brother.
Yeah.
With his long sword.
What? Enough of that. Alright, let's we're here with Davidson. DSP tries it. Financial crisis of 2019. This is from May 23rd of 2019.
I'm pretty sure Phil always been in some kind of financial crisis every year.
Every year.
All year round.
All year round. At least that's the way he paints it.
I just believe it if I squat it.
You'll shake and shudder in surprise when you hear these zombies shriek.
So here's what you guys aren't really understanding about adult life.
See, I told you, like, the more and more broke he becomes, that spot just expands, dude.
It does.
It gets bigger.
It's kind of scary.
It is scary. And then there's Snowball in the background.
Oh, that's a snowball? I thought it was a rabbit.
It is a rabbit, but he calls it Snowball.
Oh.
Yeah. Not like Phil takes it to the face or anything.
I think people just call Panda and Cat Snow Bunny.
Good point. I never thought about it that way. Touche.
Right. Sadly, things come up all the time that are fucking annoying and unexpected, and they just completely ruin everything you planned. Just being honest, like, oh my god, something breaks and now I have to spend tons of money to fix it, right? Oh my god, you know, something...
That's like a failed snort, first off.
I think you just swallow a fucking snot.
Yeah, I think
from
he just...
his nose.
That's what... Yeah. He just didn't... And he didn't even give us the snort to go with it. That's terrible.
That's gross.
It is gross. With that being said, that's life. Like, your car is going to break down. A pipe in the house is going to break down. You're always going to come up with against something.
Cat's gonna be pregnant.
Cat's gonna be pregnant. Jasper's gonna have to get declawed in his back claws. These are all things that are just gonna have to happen.
You
right?
have to pay the owner of Jasper off because they found him that you kidnapped.
They found that you kidnapped him. Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that one. That was pretty funny. You're gonna have to pay expenses in life. This idiot feels like you should just go through life and keep all of your money, and never have to pay anything for anything.
Of course, bro. That's how Mom and Papa taught him.
I guess it's a very strange behavior. It really is.
It happens medically, or you get sick or something. Now you got to pay a bunch of money for something. It happens all the time in real life. It just does. And when you're in my position, sadly, I just don't have flexibility anymore like I used to. I wish I did. I don't. Like, everything I do is incredibly tight. Every dollar that I make is accounted for. I wish I could tell you, you know, guaranteed, starting this weekend, I'm playing a Plague Tale. I can't tell you that. I don't know what's going to happen between now and this weekend. The way things have been going in my life recently.
Plague Tale. Let's talk about that real quick. I told you about this. So Plague Tale was that game. It cost like $40 maybe. It was like $40 or $60. And he basically dragged it on for like a week or so. He wasn't sure if he was going to be able to play it, if he could afford it, so on and so forth. People started sending him hundreds of dollars, like, to buy the game. He's like, oh, since you tipped me, that's my money and I'll use it for whatever I'm going to use it for. But I'd really like someone to give me Plague Tale. Essentially what he did was convince people to give him money. But then once he got the money, he was like, oh, you guys should really just send me the game code. So he kept bleeding them out up until literally the day before Plague Tale.
Just get out of your house and go to Best Buy.
Exactly. He ended up. But here's the kicker. He ended up getting between $500 and $700 out of them before he got it.
I'm sorry, those pig are cucks.
Yeah, they are. It was amazing how he did that shit. That was gross. That was gross. Wow.
You know, I'm just not going to do that. And it's hilarious because you get someone like Bubble Butt Bill who says, shouldn't you plan for the unexpected? Yeah, except that I did, and then a million unexpected things. It's like, you can plan for one, maybe two unexpected things. Could I plan on...
See, he cheated us out of another snort. What the fuck is he doing?
I don't know. Honestly, he seemed kind of drunk to me.
He is drunk.
He just keeps slurring.
He is drunk. Like, he's definitely drunk. Like a good piggy. Hey, dude, it's the only way he can deal with his depression.
His hairline kind of fucked up though.
Hey, man, if you had the LeBron hairline and was super pale, you'd probably feel that way too. People say that's like Vegeta, but it's not like Vegeta. It was more narrow.
I mean, like Vegeta's.
But Vegeta's is shaped up nice though.
Pretty
like,
hardcore.
But Vegeta's is shaped up nice though.
Hardcore.
Hey, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
You ready for Super?
Kinda. I'm definitely gonna review it for sure.
False copyright strike systematically destroying Dspgaming. Me having to force myself to change from being a full-time YouTuber to a full-time streamer because YouTube's ad revenue falls through the bottom in an adpocalypse. Then, the same year when I'm reinventing myself as a full-time streamer, I find out that I owe thousands upon thousands of back taxes to the state because the state, my accountant fucked me over and I never paid the state taxes, right, because he didn't do his job. Then, on top of all that, right, the next thing. That's the thing. It's always like that. It's like the next thing. What the fuck? When does this cascade of horseshit end? When do we finally get to a level where I can say enough is enough? I've been fucked with enough. I just want to have a steady year without some insane shit coming up. But I've never had it. Say since 2015, every year consistently, I get fucked by something huge. And it's like, could you prepare for it? Well, yeah.
Is it Jim? Is that who you're talking about, Phil?
Maybe.
Getting fucked by something huge.
Maybe.
I don't think that's the first time for Cat.
Wow, it certainly isn't. Speaking of which, off topic just for briefly. So we were talking about the current developments in Dragon Ball Super, the manga, right? Where a dude who's training with Goku currently is actually Whist's little brother, so he's an angel.
Yeah.
And Vegeta's getting like seriously getting like a serious boost on Yardrat.
Like full-on training. I think he got more training than Goku, honestly.
Well, Goku was only there for what, like a year?
I think so.
Yeah, he wasn't there long.
Yeah, like he learning like the in and out of like basically key control.
Nice. And that makes sense too because Vegeta's reservoir is like huge, so like it makes sense. And especially as often as he pushes his body, you got to think he could generate a shitload of energy quickly.
Hey man, put my boy Yamcha in there.
Yeah, I mean Yamcha kind of needs some love, to be honest with you. Not since the resurrection of Yamcha has he gotten a look. And that was actually a pretty funny series.
So he got poor. He can transform to Bulma.
We're not gonna speak about that. We're not gonna speak about that at all.
Then he can get some love.
That's like that Pokemon. That's like that Pokemon skit dude writes where Ash keeps having that Ditto like transform into different chicks so he can bang them out. Like that's like that stuff.
It's alright, bro.
I'm just saying.
That's what Pokemon's are for.
Wow.
I did. I had lots of ways to prepare for. I had lots of things prepared. I had money saved up in a retirement fund. I had savings. I had all this stuff. It's all gone.
But why is it all gone though? Fun fact, little piece of DSP lore. So when Phil got fired, he decided to cash out his 401k and take the severance package that they gave him too. And mommy and daddy were still giving him money.
Bro, just work.
And he was in a car accident, like a really bad one, so he got like a settlement from that. I'm still working on that video. He had, who the fuck cashes out their 401k like that?
Bro,
Oof.
just go to work.
Nah, too lazy, bro.
Just go to work. You can even do Twitch as a side thing and still make money that way.
Mm-hmm.
And you will have got two sources of income.
Yep, less is more. Less is more.
But then you decide to sit there and be a pig.
But see, 9 to 5s are for suckers though. His words, not mine. So he can't go back and get a job.
Oh, okay. So you just sit down on the couch all day.
All day.
And beg.
All day and beg. He finds that to be much more honorable and respectable and productive over actually going out and getting like a 9 to 5.
Okay.
Oh. Because that's just been my life. It doesn't matter how many things I fell back on. It just kept getting worse and worse and worse. Every year, something new. Every year, something new.
Now that I think about it, basically his parents pay for him to get a really expensive piece of paper.
Basically.
Okay, you're not doing anything with your business major.
Nope. I doubt he even learned anything. I really doubt that he learned anything. Like, I feel like he did what he needed to pass, and that was it. And he didn't actually absorb any of the information that was given to him.
Wow. Until it solidifies for maybe a year or two. Nothing bullshit.
Actually, to give you guys a perfect example of that, look at all the mistakes he's made on YouTube, and then how many years later it takes for him to actually realize it. And by then it's too late to fix that mistake. It's over.
Oh, Phil.
And we got a grown ass dude wearing a Sonic shirt. Not that there's a problem with that.
Hey, don't knock on Sonic.
I'm not knocking on. Well, his new design's better. His original design he was unveiled in was horrifying.
You seen hentai of Sonic?
We're not talking about that. We're not talking about that. I'm sure Phil has some of that on his hard drive somewhere.
Actually, I haven't seen the new Sonic movie yet.
Is it out yet? No, it's not out yet. It's just, like I said, they redesigned Sonic, though. So he looks palatable.
The plot's kind of weird.
I mean, Chris Chan will still be the first in line, so.
Oh, yeah.
If he's alive by then.
It's ma'am.
Whatever. Whatever. Just because you get your balls pierced don't make you a woman.
It happens. Alright. Then maybe I'll be alright. But then the bottom line is things just keep happening. Like last year, and usually typically end of every year, I get a nice spike in income because I do stuff for like the holiday week, and people will come out to celebrate the holidays with me, and they're very generous. Last year I get sick during Christmas. So, no, I didn't do any of my holiday shit that I had planned.
Let's talk about that. So, ladies and gentlemen, the real reason why Philly Boy here didn't come out to celebrate Christmas, have his little Christmas week, is because that early marathon he had the week before completely failed, completely flopped. And he got drunk off like a beer and a half, maybe, and a little bit of eggnog, and he said that's what made him sick. Not the fact that he didn't make any money, barely made any subs, and he had a huge sub drop coming around that time too, I think.
That's crazy though, I never had eggnog.
You're going to have to leave the office now, sir. You're just going to have to just pick up and leave. What do you mean you've never had eggnog before? Really?
Yeah. Can I get my Amberly vanilla?
No, not at all. You're gonna have to drink eggnog first before that.
I just want a giant poster of Emblem.
Actually, now that you brought that up,
because it can only be printed on the giant poster.
Wow, of course. I mean, I'm sure there's giant troll posters somewhere. We can just cut her face out and put it on there. But there is a soundbite that I want where she says something about the fact just because she didn't like the fact that guys were commenting under her videos that she's got green eyes, but she's a really big girl, but she does have green eyes, so I guess that's enough that I can fuck her. I'm gonna find that sound clip for you because she was like, "That's disrespectful."
She have green eye?
Yeah, she actually does.
I never noticed. I just look at her jelly roll.
Some people said that they don't think that's actually her actual eye color, but she does have green eyes though. They are nice. They're nice color eyes. That's pretty much the only thing about her though.
She can get color contacts.
She could. But
I don't think her arms can reach her eyes.
I don't trust her enough though to take care of them. Like, look at that ongoing bladder infection thing she got going, and that's definitely. So we know Becky isn't putting no work down there. Yikes.
Becky better start wiping.
Well, that's Chantel. Well, they both have problems apparently.
I don't think they can shower. They can't get into the shower.
Well,
so they gotta get wet wipes.
I think Amber's using.
Disinfectant wipes.
I think Amber's using her roommate's shower now because it's bigger.
I think they gotta bring the garden hose in.
Yeah, they might.
Spray them down. Get the fireman.
Make her bend over and spread them.
Get the
By the time that I came back a week later to do it, no one cared anymore. And because of that, it put me behind on money for 2 months. I finally catch up with that. Oh, guess what? Now the taxes are due. It's just over and over. I got an anonymous dollar tip saying, why don't I just...
He does sound kind of drunk there, though. He's sounding...
Minecraft?
I
can tell by the sound.
It might be.
I can tell by the sound.
Bankruptcy.
Dirt breaking.
Yeah.
Listen, the bottom line is, I wish that there were easy ways out of everything. Right now, at least from what I'm to understand, because I own 2 homes, okay, and because basically, let me put it this way.
Well, why you own 2 houses?
Well, theoretically he owns a condo, which is in Connecticut, and then the house that I classify as a house in Washington could really be summed up as yet again another form of a condominium, a townhome.
Are you putting the condo for rent?
No.
You should.
No, he should, but he didn't. And the reason why that was, my good friend, is because this idiot was able to found someone who was willing to take it on. Really, because that was probably the first person he looked in the phone book and found. And the guy was like, okay, I'm going to have to call you periodically so we can work out some of the details.
Right.
Phil was like, no, email me. And the guy's like, but there are going to be times I'm going to need to talk to you directly.
Phil, you're a business.
Nope, he said you got to email him. And then when the guy ended up calling him anyway, because it was the right thing to do, Phil was like, I'm done with you.
He's basically offering you money.
Mm-hmm. And he fucked himself out of it. Amazing, huh?
Business major.
A business major, dude. I'm telling you, man. A valedictorian. In high school. He's the man. He peaked before he actually peaked.
People who declare for bankruptcy are allowed to declare bankruptcy because they've sought every other option.
I think the biggest peak he got was the 2 peak that he got.
Yeah, I felt that you were going to go with that. I felt that.
That's the highest peak.
That's the highest peak.
Even more than Vegeta.
I'm going to let that slide, dude. I'm going to let that slide. Okay? Hurtful.
The McDonald peak.
Wow. Oh, speaking of which, we still have to do the Broly review for Jackal's Lair. Yeah, so Jackal, we haven't forgotten, dude. We got you on that. Because Dragon Ball Super's starting back up again anyway, so.
Of them work. Alright? They've tried everything. They've tried refinancing. They've tried paying everything even though it doesn't work. And they miss payments and stuff. The bottom line is, for me, I'm in a situation where I barely keep everything afloat. Barely. And I mean that, too. Like, there have been a couple months when, 2 weeks I was overdrawn on my bank account. Thank God they kept paying everything. And then I make enough money to kind of come back a little bit. But I'm now at the point where I just can't do it anymore. So, the only...
Sell shit. You have a fuck ton of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Sell them.
He won't.
Put them for auction.
Nope. Well, he tried to auction off the statues, but that ended up just being, okay, we're going to start at the price that I paid for it, and then you guys are going to build up. That's how he thought an auction works.
No.
It doesn't, but
But like, if some of those stuff are like collectible shit, you can get a good amount of money from it.
And you're right. If it was in good shape. Most of them are broken.
Take care of it?
Nope. Not at all.
What the fuck do you do with them?
Well, now that you brought that one up, there have been questionable breaks on certain pieces, especially some female pieces, that makes one wonder.
Did it got stain on it?
We don't know. We haven't seen the White Queen statue yet that used to be in his bedroom back in Connecticut that used to have right in front of his bed.
You know what we call that kind of stuff?
What's that?
Call them hot blues.
Woo! So that's one of the big things with the statues. Now, he has an actually rather extensive game collection, right? I've talked to James DeLester about this plenty of times. That he could sell.
Is it like classic game?
Yes, like we're talking about like classic Genesis games, Super Nintendo games. Okay. He has Sega CD games. He has some really, he has some gems. Won't sell it because, one, he doesn't want to dig it out. And two, the moment you tell him about the value of it, he doesn't want to part with it. Unless you'll pay him over what it's worth.
Bro, Phil, just work at a McDonald's for a while, bro. You don't even have to do like a full 7 days. Just do 3 days.
Exactly.
You would have made some more money.
Yeah, dude.
That way.
He can work his way up to his fry manager.
Oh shit.
Where all the grease and the salt.
Fryer, yeah.
Yeah.
Working with the bacon.
Exactly. Salty as fuck.
The bare minimum.
Yeah, he's good at that.
I would ever qualify for something like bankruptcy, I need to get rid of one of my homes, namely the one I don't use, the one that I've been trying to get rid of for 5 fucking years, and I'm working on that right now. I'm in the midst of multiple things with the mortgage company. That's one of the things that's stressing me out a lot recently. I have to do a lot of fucking work with these assholes, and they're basically telling me, oh, we'll qualify you for this, we'll qualify me for that, and then say, oh, you don't qualify for it. And I'm like, well, I did all this work on my end to provide you with information, to provide you with evidence of my financial situation, to provide you with all this, and then after all that, you telling me I should qualify, then you tell me I don't.
No, they said that you might qualify, and that's why they needed your information to verify if you do or not. How exactly would he qualify for bankruptcy if he pulls in 6 figures a year? You see what I'm saying? Like, that's kind of counterproductive, dude. Even though his debt ceiling is through the fucking roof, it's not enough. It's still not enough. Yeah. If he budgeted better, then that'd be a thing. And I'm sure someone's tried to tell him that. And he's like, no, I know what I'm doing.
Obviously, he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, obviously.
So, in reality, what needs to happen is, I'll tell you exactly what's going to happen. I just can't pay that condo anymore. They're gonna eventually foreclose on it, or they're gonna make a deal with me about, like, let's say, okay, we'll take back the condo, and you pay us a minimal amount of money every month for the next 20 years or whatever to write off the amount of money that you still owed us as the principal on the mortgage or whatever. Something like that, you know what I mean? But more than likely, they're going to just foreclose because I'm trying to do arrangements with them, and they're not working with me. Like, we're going to work.
Well, here's the thing with those arrangements. He probably didn't want... He was like, take the thing off my hands, and I'll pay, $10,000, and then let me get off the hook. And they were like, no, we're not doing that. Now, in our current timeline of this anime/manga, they're suing him for $100,000 plus on it. Plus, he owes $30,000 on an upside down mortgage. Like, like he fucked that up on a refinancing. Bro. So he's upside down on that nonsense. Sorry if I said the official thing wrong, but you guys know what I mean. He owes $30K on that, and they want 15 of it like yesterday. And what else? He's fucked. And they're going to summon him to come to court in Connecticut, and he's not going to show. So he's going to have to, if he's smart, he's going to retain a lawyer to go out there in his as his representative to handle it for him. Because if not, and they just award everything to the bank, which he'll probably do anyway, he's going to lose his house in Washington because he doesn't have enough equity in that home.
Oh, Phil, the bank, they're going to do it the Japanese style, right? With Yakuza and loan shark.
Yeah, bro. They always win.
They're coming in.
Taking everything.
Taking cat away.
I mean...
We're like, if you can't pay, she's going to pay with her body. Not her face, though.
Not her face, though. But, I don't know. Maybe if someone else did her makeup, it might not be too bad. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I'm trying to be nice about this. Kind of, sort of. But,
No, the Japanese already have the horse mask.
What's the year of the horse, by the way? Is there a year of the horse?
I don't think so.
Okay. I was just curious. Anyway, but, so this big scheme that he's talking about right here is what's going to, well, now we know what it all turned out to be. Because he probably tried to undercut them too. The bank always wins, dude. The bank always wins. And this idiot really thought he was going to give them some sick-ass little sob story like he gave to Twitch, like he gave to YouTube, like he gave the Blip. And maybe he was willing to get on his knees or have Catherine do it, and it was going to be all good. They were going to be even Steven. And that didn't happen.
So jazz right away.
You're going to have to. Hopefully they have his jars, like, his claws preserved in a jar or something. Maybe they can sell that as some type of elixir. Or, I don't know, aphrodisiac or something.
Grind that shit down.
Jasper powder. Is that what Phil puts on his hooves to keep him from itching? Either that or that's what Cat was snorting, allegedly, in that bathroom.
Oh, boy.
Allegedly.
And then, you don't qualify for it. Well, then why do we waste my fucking time to begin with? Why do we go through all this process of me getting you all this information if there wasn't even a chance I could qualify? Like, are you fucking brain dead stupid? And
they wouldn't have known that until they actually went over your information and verified it.
I feel like Phil just making more evidence for them to use against him.
I think so, too.
at this point.
You know, he's damn lucky that the court hasn't subpoenaed like YouTube channels or anything or videos, because the videos would tell the story. He'd be fucked.
I mean, the bank can use it. They can snatch the shit right up.
They could, yeah. Dude, if the bank saw what kind of money he made month to month, they would look at it and be like, why can't you pay us?
And he had multiple video and streams, hours of him just talking about it.
Yeah, and showing the money on screen.
Yeah.
There's screenshots all over Kiwi Farms and Twitter. He's really lucky.
Oh, Phil.
He's really lucky. Stupid bastard.
Sadly, yes, the people who they have working directly with you are just customer service reps who read from a piece of paper. They don't understand the products. They don't understand underwriting. They don't understand who qualifies for what. So I'm just going through a lot of work and stress for absolutely nothing that's going to amount to nothing in the long run. So eventually what's going to end up happening, and this is going to be a process of maybe months to years, okay? I can't afford the condo. I'm not going to pay it anymore. They're going to foreclose on it, take it. Once it's out of my name, then they're probably going to go through the process of either making an arrangement with me of me paying what I owe or suing me to try to get it.
So he knew what was coming.
Yeah.
He already knew. So what's he gambling on?
People pitying him.
Maybe, but someone actually, I'm not sure if you saw it, but it was like 2 or 3 videos back. Someone had wrote up a pretty nice theory on it was Raiden. It was Raiden who did it. He actually wrote up a nice theory about what if Catherine has a like an inheritance, and he's using this situation as pressure to get her to sign the inheritance money over to him.
I think she's snorting away all the inheritance.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Allegedly. And it's sound. It's I don't know if it's plausible. I don't know if it's true, obviously, but it could be a thing. It could be a thing that she might have an inheritance. My thing was, though, is why would she tell him about that? Why tell him about having such an inheritance, though?
She trusts him before she know what he was.
Maybe. I mean, granted, one of the theories is the sob story he gave her to get there.
Hey man, don't you know? Phil's very seductive.
Sure. Okay. I'll make sure to talk about that with milk and cookies later. But I don't think she's gonna buy it. I really don't think she's gonna buy it.
Dr. Pato.
Yeah, damn right, dude.
2020.
Shit. All right, there we go.
Happens. All right. Now my credit will be bad. So now not only do I have all this debt, but my credit is bad too. All right. On top of that, right, I only own one home anymore, and it's a home that I have to keep to do my work. I can't do my work in another home because I have my office here, I have the right internet set up, I have everything I need to work on a daily basis. So now I have an argument if I want to try to declare bankruptcy and say, listen, here's my situation. I have an insane amount of debt compared to what I make. There's no way I can pay it off reasonably. I had 2 homes. One of them's gone, got foreclosed on because I couldn't afford it. You know, here's my situation. Then maybe I could do it. All right.
See, so yet again, he's going to use his situation or his circumstances, if you will, as a shield to try to get him out of something bigger. So
get off your ass and work. Jeez.
I think he purposely let it slip this way, thinking that everybody would be sympathetic to him. Oh, I have a 10-year career online, and it didn't work out. Yeah, no one gives a fuck.
Who cares?
No one, like, did anybody, do you think the bank gave a shit every time he was swiping for all those dinners and shit? No. Wow, man.
Okay, you can be on YouTube for 10 years and have a career and not be successful. That's just how it is.
That's just how it is. But see, he can't live with that, though. He can't live with the fact that he's been on for over 10 years and he has literally nothing to show for it except for all his debt. Like, when he got lucky the first time, he should have lived within his means.
Right.
Oh, well.
That's the deal. And we'll see what happens. And that's the thing. Like, I wish there was an easy out and I could just say, man, I wish that financially these things weren't affecting me and I could just focus on games and have fun. It's not. It sucks. Every day it's in the back of my mind. And by the way, there's other stuff too going on. Every day there's other stuff going on that has nothing to do with that either. That's just, you know, weighing down on me. And it sucks. I don't want to have to think about it. I just want to have a good life and enjoy my life. And I just like, I'm not allowed to. Here comes the next annoyance.
Because you're not willing to work for it.
Yeah, that's part of being an adult. Just work for your for your money and shit.
Mm-hmm. And pay off your obligations.
Yeah.
If not, don't take them on.
Shit.
And honestly, he needs to just stop using credit cards. That's really what he needs to do.
Yeah.
Like, that's apparently a major fuck up on his part. Hurtful.
Here comes the next fucking annoying thing I got to deal with. I'm fucking tired of it, man. I'm just tired of it. You know? Whew. Yeah, let me just tell you guys. I mean, I'm relieved to be on stream right now and hanging out with you. I needed it. I mean, this is... As I've told you guys, there's many things going on in my life behind the scenes that I don't bother you with. And, you know, it's just... It's so much fucking bullshit. It just is. To the point where I can't take it anymore. So much... It's thing after thing after fucking thing. And... There's only so much you could put up with. You know? In a short period of time. And I'm just tired of it. And it just keeps fucking... accumulating more bullshit on top of more bullshit. I really honestly don't even want to do like plugs or nothing tonight. You guys know the deal that if you really want to help me, please tip me tonight. I mean, I really need the fucking help at this point. Because all this stupid bullshit behind the scenes financially is killing me to the point where I don't even know where the money's coming from anymore. And I don't even know what I'm supposed to do at this point. I'd like to play a Plague Tale this week coming up, but in light of a few other things that are going on right now, I have no clue. I honestly have no fucking clue. I have no clue if I'm going to be able to play this game or not. Alright, and you know, I want to, but the money, I don't know where money's going to come from anymore. I just don't. You know, you guys are helping me out, and I swear to you, everything that you guys are contributing is going to pay my bills and help me out here. But it seems like every time I get ahead, something else comes up, or not even ahead, I just get, okay, I don't have to worry for a little bit. Here comes something else to fucking worry about. To the point where it's like, you know the story of Job in the Bible? Yeah, that's pretty much my life at this point. I just can't get a break at all. It's like every possible fucking thing that could go wrong does go wrong, and I'm just tired of it. And by the way, just so you guys know, there's not going to be any toleration for any kind of fucking trolling tonight. I'm just being honest. There's not none.
You're not gonna plug, but then you just have that screen, that slideshow of all your plug, and then you're still begging for money.
Exactly. And so he basically did a plug without doing a plug, which is crazy. So this way he doesn't have to give, he doesn't have to thank anybody for their shoutouts. That's basically what he was saying.
Wow.
Hey man.
And you're still begging for money.
And he's still begging for money. And which means though too, and also it's a nice cover because if you think about all of the contributions that he received for Plague Tale. Up to that moment, that right there was his cover. Oh, all the money you guys gave me for Plague Tale, I had to use it to pay these bills. Sorry.
But you still should give me the game.
And you guys still should get me the game if you guys really want me to play it. But give me all this money on top of that too.
And after you give me the game, you should still pay me so I can play the game on stream.
And support the YouTube videos, and still continue to tip me. Oh, and give gifted subs so my sub count stays up. So Twitch thinks that I'm actually good at what I do. Don't forget that.
Zero tolerance tonight. I just can't. I'm not putting up with anyone's shit, you know. Just not putting up with anyone's shit. I need this to be a stream where we could just kind of hang out and have fun and relax and not have my mind on that shit. Alright? Just being very honest. Not have my mind completely focused on negative shit. And I'm not going to put up with people coming in and being dicks and just, you know, overall just trying to, even, oh, I'm going to take a jab and feel underhandedly behind, you know, fuck that. There's no tolerance anymore. Enough is enough. But, you know, there comes to the point when, you know, there's only so much I can do. There's only so much I can do before, you know, I can't make things magically fix themselves.
There's only so much I can do. So you guys should do all that for me.
Pretty much. Well, but I like how there's only so much I can do while I'm sitting back on my couch with my ham hocks crossed and looking at you guys being like with my little headset on, getting ready to play a game and tell you there's nothing else I can do.
Actually,
I can only do so much.
How do you change shirts so fast?
It's cut from seat to seat. Phil doesn't take showers, you know that.
That's true.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Oh, so that's why he masturbated on stream.
Yeah, and he didn't wash his hands. No one ever brings that up.
It's alright. It's his keyboard. No one touch it. All right. It's his mouse. It's his couch.
It's his controller.
So what if there's skeet mar all over?
Love seat. Remember, right. Self-love. That shit.
Right.
Yeah. That's it.
I can't magically make tons of money fall out of the fucking sky, and I try to work with every single party as much as I possibly can, and so it's just insane at this point. But yeah, anyway, the bottom line is, for a while I was telling you guys all my sorrows and my problems, right? And to some extent, I had to do that because if I wanted people to be supportive on streams, I needed to tell you everything going on because I felt like that would be transparent. But then basically all people did was make fun of me.
So you just want people to pity you.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
That's pretty much all of us.
Attack me, say I was lying, say all this shit. And the truth of the matter is I can't show you guys evidence of anything, you know. I can't show you evidence of things financially that are going on because that would give away personal information. Even if I did, people would say I fabricated it anyway. So there's no fucking point to that at all, you know what I mean? Like, all I can tell you is things suck financially for me. Your help is appreciated and does concretely help me. It just sucks that it seems like every time I seem like I'm getting ahead, I get fucked again. And today, I got fucked again. But there's no reason, Android X, for me to give any specifics, because number one, it helps nothing. Number two, it just gets people more into my personal shit that it doesn't help anything at all. Alright?
So you would rather beg for their money but not give them any clarification on what their money's going towards?
Yeah, they don't need to know.
But then what?
'Cause after they get the money, it's his money.
That's true. Well, good point.
It belongs
Go to
to
Carl.
The moment they passed it over?
It's his.
Oh, okay. So they just gave them all rights to all of it.
Yeah.
Okay. So they should just be mindless drones then and just give money and that's it. Wow.
That's part of the pig farm.
That's part of the pig farm. This is Animal House, yeah?
Slaughterhouse.
What Slaughterhouse? Good shit.
He said, is it worse than the tax situation was? At this point, saying worse is just a relative term. Like, I don't even know how things could get worse. All that's going to keep happening is people will keep saying I owe more and more money and I can't pay, to the point where it's going to ruin my credit. I'm going to have insane amounts of bills piling up, and, you know, then people will come after me and try to, you know, take other money. You know, I don't even know what's going to happen, you know? Let me put it this way. This is not an unfixable situation. It's just that every time that, okay, finally, after that big ordeal, I think we can have a break. Here comes the next bullshit ordeal to take its place, you know? And I just can't, I can't, I'm so stressed out over it at this point. I can't fucking take it, man. Like, I just need a break from it. I need, like, a month, 2 months, 6 months, where I don't have the next fucking thing bothering me, creeping up and fucking with me. And, you know, and it just hasn't happened. It's like, I just can't get out of it. It's just more after more after more after more. Android says, it's true to track the situation against you, but more importantly, your true fans come through in a big way when you know what the money is going towards. You know what? The truth of the matter is, I think that my fans and viewers who care about me would, if they really wanted to help, would contribute anyway. And this is no exaggeration. Probably about 80 to 90% of the time that something goes wrong for me, it's because someone else was incompetent or didn't do their job. Just being honest. Just being completely and utterly honest. Right now, I'm not even kidding you. The reason today I'm stressed out is because something happened that apparently someone was supposed to contact me 2 to 3 months ago about something, and they were not contacting me in the proper method at all that they were designated they were supposed to. So basically, I never got contacted. Now here I am 3 months later about getting contacted about something, and now, you know, whenever you're late on something, oh, it's the responsibility of you. You should have magically fucking known, you know. And it's like, no, that's not how life works. You had a responsibility to fucking contact me and tell me something, and you had information specifically given to you on how to do that, and you didn't do it. Yeah, now it's my fucking fault that you were supposed to tell me something 3 months ago. No, that's your fault, not mine. But of course, I'll be the one responsible for it. You see this is what
yeah, because you're the one who incurred the debt on whatever service it was or whatever financial obligation that it's entitled.
And if you were referring to yourself as a business, you should keep all your, you know, way of contact open.
Mm-hmm.
Rather than just rely on one.
But on top of that, he should know what his business expenses are and what he owes and what he don't. And who he owes it to and who he don't. Like, for example, in Connecticut on the condo, he knows that there's a sewage bill every year. He's the one who let that shit go up for 3 years, and then they kept mailing it to that address, but he knew it was coming. Because he always had to pay it before. But, all of a sudden I don't live in the state, so automatically it's not my problem?
Yeah, man.
Fucking idiot.
It's not his state.
It's not his state, yeah, exactly. It's his hometown is Seattle.
Yeah.
Seattle, Washington, bro.
It's just a place for him to live.
Yeah, until they didn't win the Super Bowl, then all of a sudden you don't want to talk about it.
Yeah.
Shouts out to Tevin.
Stupid. Welcome to Ground Zero says, oh, but Phil, you would have had to pay those back state taxes anyway. You would have had to pay more money over time, so it didn't even matter that you didn't know. No. Oh, except for the crazy amount of late fees that I had to pay, except for the interest I had to pay because I didn't pay, except for the fact that I would have saved up that money instead of spending it on other things during that time period, except for the fact that I had to hire a new tax attorney who then charged me thousands and thousands of dollars to fix said problem with the back taxes. You have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. Shut up. Thank you, moron. God, people are fucking stupid. I'm sorry if you take that as harsh. It is harsh. You shouldn't talk about things you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Android, as I told you, I've said many times, I guess maybe you missed it, I'm not eligible for any kind of a refinancing. As much as I would love to refinance my home and tie all my debt into the mortgage, number one, I have too much of it. Number two, my credit sucks. So because I have bad credit and too much debt, I can't wrap anything into the mortgage. And the problem is, I'm going to get rid of the place in Connecticut. I have to, okay? That's going to ruin my credit, no matter how it happens, whether it's a foreclosure, a surrender, whatever the method is by which I get rid of the place in Connecticut, it ruins my credit. So now even if I say, oh, I have way less debt now because I don't have the condo in Connecticut, they'll look and be like, yeah, but your credit score is terrible. You don't qualify for a refinance. So I can't refinance. There's nothing I can do, man. Whiteboard marker has reset for 5 months to keep up the good work. I gotta be honest. Have financial crisis after crisis is getting tiresome. And I know. And I'm tired of it.
What was that?
This is what it's like watching a man slowly breaking apart his life.
Yes, actually. It's watching a man purposely self-destruct himself over and over and over again.
Is this watching a man basically becoming homeless?
Kinda. It's like he has like a weird, almost like Munchausen syndrome type fetish where he's willing to destroy himself for people to give him sympathy and help him so he can continue to destroy himself. It's really weird.
Oh, where's the cat's gonna go once the house is gone?
I mean, if she's smart, she tuck tail and run. She go back home to Michigan, and then she file for divorce, and then she get her alimony and her...
Or she can just live with Jim.
Well, she probably will live with Jim. She's definitely gonna live with someone else. But she collects her...
She live with multiple people.
Wow. She collects all of her money that's owed to her. And she's gonna walk away with something.
That's true.
So Phil's fucked all the way around.
She's taking Jasper.
Mm-hmm. And now I think about it, no matter what happens, you know what I'm saying? Once Phil loses everything, whatever, the moment he gets a job, he's screwed because Catherine can just pull the alimony right from that.
Oh, that's true.
So he wrapped up regardless. What an idiot. So if he was using Catherine to move all of his assets into her name just in case they were going to take everything from him, which was one of my theories. If that is the case, then all she can do is just tuck tail with all that shit and run and just sell it. Fire sale that shit.
Cat's gonna play him.
Yeah, Cat has all the cards. As far as I'm concerned, she holds all of the cards, and he don't even realize it.
You know what else she also hold? I'm sorry, it's not PG-13.
Wow, leave the potato lady alone. Pretty sure she makes a good hash brown or something. Tater tots, cheesy tater tots maybe. I don't know if she likes cheese though.
I don't know. She can fit a lot more than potato in her mouth.
Wow.
I am personally fucking tired of it. I told you, I am literally at my wit's end to the point where I don't know what else I'm supposed to do. I just don't know anymore. I can't have a life where every month to 2 months something happens that is out of my control completely and I have no recourse to fix it, but people just want more money from me. You know what I mean? Like, and it's come to the point now where that's just happening constantly. And it's like, what the fuck do you expect? What do you want me to do? Thanks to people who contributed. I'm sorry, I was kind of down tonight. It sucks. This shit just keeps more shit keeps happening. Like, now my wife comes home, I gotta tell her more shitty fucking news and stuff to happen today. So she's gonna be all deflated because tomorrow we're supposed to have a nice day out together, our one day out a week that we fucking get. And I get to tell her more potential bad news. It's like, I'm just so tired of it,
He's like some petulant, whining little child.
I refuse to believe that Cat didn't know all this going into it.
I don't know. I still feel like she didn't know everything. I still think she doesn't know everything. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like he doesn't tell her.
I think even right there when he said that, I'm going to have to tell her, it's going to bring her down, and then we're supposed to go out. Why would you fuck her mood up knowing that you guys are going out tomorrow? Like, what's the point of going out tomorrow?
He doesn't tell her anything about it.
I don't think so. I think he hides a lot of
The
that
only
shit.
thing he'll probably tell her is, like, he got troll online.
Yeah.
That's it.
But see, the thing is, allegedly, she watches his streams sometimes. So she sees some of that. Allegedly. Another...
Ew, why would she want to watch that?
Exactly.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animal. And a Happy New Year.
What the fuck is that floaty thing? Anyway, this is DSP's Christmas Begathon 2019 by Mighty D.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the date?
Oh, December 24th, 2019.
Yep. It's
Here's Phil to tell you more.
What's up, everyone on YouTube?
That fly thing is it was some game that he was playing, like some virtual game he was playing, and Mighty D ended up clipping that part out and turned it into his intro. It's kind of cool.
You know, there's a lot of hentai game online. Kind of random, but
Yeah, that was very random. Throw it out there.
yeah, that's a whole website where you can just download like adult games.
Wow. Is that what? I guess we should make an ad for that. We'll make an ad for it. We'll insert it into our broadcast.
Hey, bro, if Nataku wanna sponsor us, I'm willing to. Nataku.com.
Okay.
Where you can download on your best hentai.
Wow. Yeah, we're gonna have to record that.
I've already been talking to the people on Stream Chat that today for the Christmas Marathon, we're getting started with Granville Island Mocha Porter beer.
What the? You're drinking is that supposed to be that chocolate watered down beer everybody was talking about?
Chocolate beer.
Yeah, it's like a chocolate hazelnut beer. There's plenty of different flavors of beer.
I don't know. That sounds kind of disgusting to me.
I've never had that one, but I've had a chocolate malt. It was alright. I mean, for what it was. I mean, it was only probably 4% alcohol, though. It wasn't anything. You know what I'm saying?
Chocolate's alright.
Yeah. Yeah.
Same thing with cheese.
Wow, such a hater.
Which is from Canada, and it has chocolate and coffee in it. This is the first thing I'm drinking during my Christmas Marathon of 2019. I don't know if it's going to be any good. It's 6% alcoholic volume, and I figured, let's do a live DSP tries it and see if it's any good.
Now, 6% alcohol ain't shit. That's the first thing. I'd be willing to try it just once. I'd buy a couple of cans to see what it is.
You know what? You can buy a can, and I'll try half of it.
All right, fair enough. I'll do that. I don't think it. I don't know. We'll see. He don't brush his teeth, so it might not taste good for him either way. Anyway, let's go.
He's pretty much as bad as Emmeline and Chantel.
He kind of rolls himself into bed and rolls himself out of bed. That's all he does.
I refuse to believe Kat kissed that mouth.
I mean, allegedly, Kat doesn't even sleep in that room. She has a bed in her office.
That's fine.
So allegedly. So I can kind of.
Is it a double bed?
No, it's like a full size bed or something, like a single.
I bet it's full.
It's just enough for her and Jasper. Wow, Phil don't ever leave the house though.
He doesn't need.
He doesn't need to. He can be a cuck in his office. Why you yelled at me? That's why he keeps.
Cat's bringing over Tyrone.
Oh, is that why he keeps his office door closed all the time?
Yeah, probably.
And that's why Jasper doesn't.
That's why he's deafening the sound.
Oh wow, that's why Jasper doesn't come into the office then.
Yeah.
Because Jasper has to stand watch.
Jasper is the kid.
Oh, is that Daddy? Why is Mommy moaning? It's like,
who's all these men?
Who are all these strange men that keep walking and petting me? And then they said they're going to treat me like Mommy. They like to pet the pussy. Like
wow. Wow. Come on, man. That poor cat. That poor cat.
Look at this.
Wow.
Ooh, we're about to get started here with Red Dead Redemption 2, which I have not played in a year. I don't know what to expect. I don't know if this is going to be any fun whatsoever.
Yeah, actually, we were just talking that he kind of, like, when he had his head down over the can, he looked like a goblin.
Yeah, bro.
From, like, Goblin Slayer and shit. He really did.
We need to call the Goblin Slayer.
I can't wait till Season 2 comes out. That's just going to be great.
I hope the animation's still good.
Me too.
And I hope people doesn't get butthurt over...
all the brutality that happened.
Yeah.
That's
a fun time between the Goblin and the people.
Wow. That's why they have a whole convent of girls and they're traumatized and shit.
Hey, man.
What do they do with those girls in the actual novel? Do you remember?
They make babies.
No. I mean, like, after they get rescued, I should say.
Oh.
And they
yeah. Apparently, like, the girl that you see at the beginning, I believe she ended up committing suicide.
Yeah, like most
So, like
of
a
them
lot
do.
of girls, they either end up like the blind priestess,
Right,
the
sword
maiden. They either end up going to the church and become like basically a nun, or a lot of them just kind of like never recover and they just end up killing themselves.
Wow.
Yeah,
It's a harsh world, man. Harsh world.
goblin time.
I still kill goblins all day though. Good shit.
That's fucked up, bro. Not what about the little babies goblin, alright?
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, that's true. You can't turn your back on them.
Hell no. You saw what happened to that one girl. Ugh. Hurtful.
I have no clue what's going on. I'm trying to think actively as the voice channels open in this stupid game because I don't want people screaming at me. Killing me is one thing. Screaming obscenities and things at me on the holidays is another. So more than likely what I should
This is his attempt, failed attempt, if I remember correctly, to replicate a thing he used to do called Suicide Kings, where they would run to certain landmarks within the Red Dead Redemption world and jump off, and they thought that was funny.
Okay.
That's what it was, and he said he couldn't get 3 people together to make this happen.
Try to have a suicide pact?
Basically.
More than likely what I should do, wow, what delay, is make a private party just because I seriously don't want people swearing and saying racist stuff to me and everything today.
You have something inside that's disconnected from how you should be as a person. And you really got to seek out some kind of positivity in your life, because if you're just negative all the time, believing the worst about everyone, that's going to be a really bad life you're going to have, you know?
Give me monies! It's a holiday marathon, it's the last thing I want. Wow, this thing is not working at all. What the fuck? Look at this, look how messed up my console is because I booted the game. Holy shit. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hold on. I'm going to open my window further because I'm realize I'm wearing a Christmas sweater and I'm actually getting hot. So I'm going to open the window as much as I can. It'll probably be very cold in this room, but because I'm wearing a sweater, it'll negate that. Crazy Dream, I don't need to change the Twitch directory name. I said we wish you a Merry Christmas, and that's all I'm leaving it on. A Christmas event today. I'm not changing the specific game every time I change a game today. I'm not putting up with that shit.
Now, people get banned sometimes for that stuff, not switching the directory, but Phil gets away with it. What a lame
event. I have it set to a Christmas name, and that's that.
If I could work my will, every idiot who goes about with Merry Christmas on his lips would be cooked with his own turkey.
Okay, so how do I play this?
But Phil's more of a ham, though.
I mean, you can have ham during Christmas.
Yeah, you can. Well, that's what I'm saying, though. Like, he was prejudiced towards pork. I'm kind of offended by that.
Again, I don't know. That ham, that's a bad ham. All you get is fat on it.
That's true.
You don't get any meat.
No, you don't. I mean, I guess we could always just cut him down into more bacon. Bacon sells well here, so...
Yeah, not when the bacon does no meat on it. You can't crisp fat.
I mean, we'll cut it really, really thin. Yeah, you're right. I started to get like into that really cheap bacon that nobody likes.
It's like that sandwich on Phil made.
Oh. Almost felt that come up. Let's go ahead and continue.
Do this. How do you... I can't ready up. It says ready up. It doesn't let me. And then maybe I'll try the Moonshiners content and we'll see how it goes. Oh, shit. Find a scouting spot before the target arrives. Where the hell is there going to be a scouting spot? There's a bunch of water. I have no idea how this works. I'm probably going to blow it. The target is escaping? Oh, really? How do you run? I killed them all. Where's the target? What the fuck? Where the hell is the target? He's X'd off. The target escaped. What?
Now, I want you guys to think about this for a minute. So, he runs up on a group of people. Within that group is the target. The target is the priority. Now, I'm not saying that he shouldn't have gone ahead and murked the motherfuckers who were in his way of his target, but you still have to get the target. But he's so single-minded in his approach to everything that he kills everybody and the target get away and he get mad at it.
Hey, bro. This is how Phil plays. He's playing for the fun of it.
Sure he is.
It's not to finish.
I mean, if he had more than Well, he has 23:30 up there right now. So, or
It's
sorry,
alright, bro.
he has 12:30 up there. Sorry.
He don't ever finish.
No, I don't. That's pretty funny.
It's like our cat, Phil. She never gets to finish.
Nah, she don't. Except for when she's with Jim and Tevin, allegedly,
And Tyrone.
and Tyrone.
And everyone in the gym.
Great. Well, that was fun. Not.
I can't believe he failed at that.
What the fuck?
He couldn't even jump the fence properly. He fucked the horse up and everything.
That poor horse.
That poor horse.
Is that a metaphor for something? Him riding cat and then fucking that horse over?
I know nothing. I just throw metaphors out, just throw them out, sir. You take of it what you will, and you discard the rest. Like Phil with the truth.
Wow.
Take what you're comfortable with, and Darcy.
Hey, did Phil get married this year?
Yeah, he did.
Was that 2018 or 19?
No, it's 2019. I'll send you the Agent Proper top 10 worst moments. It made it in there. Oh, and for all of you who have not seen that yet, I'll link it in the description. That the top 10 worst moments by Agent Proper. Please check it out. It's a great video.
I thought about bro. Phil's wedding was pretty much as big as PewDiePie wedding.
Sure it was. I'm sure
it was on the top 10.
I'm sure it was. I'm sure it was. I mean, despite the fact that PewDiePie had friends, family, colleagues, and everything else surrounding him, I don't think Phil had that. I think he may have had a couple of stable mates, and that was it.
It's alright, bro. He doesn't need.
I mean, I guess you could kind of say it was the equivalent of like Charlotte's Web if they were getting married. I guess that's what was there.
Yeah,
maybe. Yeah, something like that. Wilbur.
Gotta kill the pig.
Hey man, we need bacon and eggs, bro.
What? People have figured out how to do instant headshots, apparently. What the fuck was that? What the fuck is this?
This is supposed to be fun.
No one dies. I hit them a million times, and everyone gets every time it's a headshot. You see that, right?
I hit them a million times. No one dies. Though we all saw that he only shot the person, or he shot at the person once.
Yeah, and they got a crit hit on you because it's a headshot.
Yep. And now he's saying he's saying everybody's aimbotting. What an idiot.
Every time I die, somehow they figured out how to get perfect headshots in this game, which I don't know how to do. Yeah, they all figured out how to do perfect headshots, but I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't know how to do that.
So it's everybody else's fault that they continue to play the game and get good, and you didn't?
I mean, I just hope Phil play Overwatch so I can practice playing Widow.
Actually, you should really be talking to Catherine about that. She's the real Overwatch head in that family.
She already took enough shots from me.
What? Well done, sir. Well done.
Excuse me. Alright, this is completely pointless. There's no point in playing this anymore. How do you quit? Yeah, that was fun. Yeah. No. Please don't ever ask me to
Yeah,
play
that was very quick. Like, he,
Played that game for how long?
I don't know. I think he may have given it an hour.
Like 30 minutes, an hour?
Yeah, not long. So, it's in the Burnell lineage to quit.
I can already feel the bacon sodium going up.
Mm-hmm. It's sizzling. It's sizzling.
Again. There's no point. It's really disappointing. It's not good at all. And the controls are terrible, and it's not fun to play online either, so just stop. Okay, thank you. Missed. Oh. Oh my god. What is this? You can't even walk. It's completely point and click, huh? It's completely point and click.
This is the game that basically created the whole walking simulator genre.
What the fuck? What the fuck is this?
How was that a laugh?
I have no idea.
I've seen National Geographic where animals screeched at each other that made more sense than that. That's hurtful.
That's his mating call.
I guess that cat ain't coming, so in more ways than one. So I mean, I guess that explains a lot. Hurtful, just hurtful.
If this were real life and I got trapped in a fireplace, I'd be like, just fuck with it, just press the thing. Excuse me.
Now, keep in mind, the reason why, ladies and gentlemen, that his mood is so much better is originally he was at like, we said he was at 1260 something, 1280 something. Now he's at 1431, or sorry, 1411. Meaning the amount of money he's made. So that's why he's perked his mood up. Because of course it did.
Bro, people gotta send him money so he can buy the game, but he
and
doesn't want to buy the game.
And then play it well? Or, no, definitely not playing it well, but at least enjoy playing it?
No.
Wow.
He don't enjoy playing the game.
No, he really don't.
Granville Island Brewing, Lion's Winter Ale.
I was told too that chocolate beer that he had originally took him about an hour and some change to finish drinking that. So
That's like a 12-ounce can.
Yeah, he nurses his beers for whatever reason.
He'll finish that shit in like 20 minutes.
I think he's just scared of getting drunk on stream because then he's gonna divulge it. That's really what it comes down to. That's why he's drinking
He
this.
doesn't want part 2.
Nope.
Of his
nah, he don't.
little endeavor.
He don't. Which is funny because the dude, it's probable that he drinks on stream, like he's drinking gin on stream on his night streams, or he's at least already pre-gamed it before he came up. So I mean, who cares if you have a couple beers on stream? It doesn't make that much of a difference. He's just scared he's gonna get baited.
Either you drink or you don't drink.
Exactly. I don't know why he would think this is entertaining to a bunch of kids anyway. So I'm not really quite sure.
Dude, that's really good.
Yes, Pokemon fan who tipped me $1. I'm aware that the tips leaderboard had the wrong name on it, and I apologize if I called someone an idiot for saying that they were wrong because I was incorrect. I did not have the top tipper correct. Do I have any hard booze to take a shot of when I get a big tip or something? All I have right now is gin. Surprisingly, I haven't drank gin much recently, but I went to the liquor store to get the rum. Not the rum. The eggnog.
So it's confirmed we got gin and rum in the house.
Wow.
And when Phil buys liquor, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, especially his gin, which is usually Tanqueray, sometimes Sapphire, but mainly Tanqueray, he buys it in bulk. He buys, the 1 liter joints with the handle. He buys that in cases of 4.
Wow.
And in his state, they might sell it in cases of 6. They might.
Wow.
Wow.
And when I got the eggnog, they had a new kind of gin, and I asked about it because I had vodka from this company before, and it's really good. It's like very smooth gin. It's cheap, but it's like really good gin.
And we're hungry now.
Oh my god. Oh, 221. What the fuck? What the fuck?
Oh my god, you can get this at 221 somehow here. Very sexy. That only moves in the middle. See that? I'm very confused how I can top say 2. Oh, how can I top say 2? 2. Shit. Okay, I'm gonna figure this out. Fuck. Ah! I'm gonna figure this out. 221. I fucked it up. I'm gonna figure this out. No, wait! I don't want that. I only want it once. Oh my god. It's gonna take forever, damn straight. Hope you guys are ready. We'll be here all day. I don't understand how to rotate just the bottom. I need to rotate just the bottom. God damn it. Think of it as an addition puzzle? Oh god. Ah! Fuck. See you later, Friday the Tuxedo. Oh my god, I'm getting closer. Oh, 3, 2, 1. Fuck. I don't get it.
Oh! Random. All right, guys. Doom 2.
Yeah.
I don't want to see that right now.
That was hurtful to watch that. All right, so now we're on Doom 2, which, if I remember correctly, he couldn't get this to work. So, we'll see.
Doom is good.
It sounds very loud, doesn't it? It sounds really loud. I need to lower this. Holy shit. Dude, Kat and I have a song together? No, we don't have a song together, Patchy Beards. Remember, we didn't really have anything like a big fancy wedding. There was no music playing at our wedding. It was just at my parents' house, so there was no dancing or anything like that. So no, we don't have a song. OJ Simpson tipped me $1 and I appreciate you for being LGBTQ friendly.
No, he isn't.
Hey, what the fuck are you doing at your wedding? You just stare at each other?
They could have just gone to the courthouse and just gotten married, and that was, I mean, which they did, but they should have just done that. They didn't need to fly away out to Connecticut for this. But then again, they did get married in Connecticut too. They didn't get married in Seattle and then actually have the wedding at his parents' house. Wow, that's a waste. Wow.
Trans helicopter support is going a long way.
Well, he could have used the money for tax, but if you think about it, the trip paid for itself because he didn't pay for anything.
That's true.
And mommy still paid for the taxes. Mommy Burnell.
That's true.
So.
Hey man, their money is his money.
Exactly. Until they pass away.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hurtful.
That's how it is.
All right. Well, Ayakashi tipped me $1 says, here's the tip, now take the whole shaft. That's disgusting. Canadian Doink says, I used your emotes in a different stream. I was laughed at, called names, and banned. Well, that's the sad situation of the internet. People who are immature jerks who will taunt you and tease you and call you nasty names, much like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, who was made fun for his shiny nose. However, at the end of the day, Rudolph persevered and became the hero of the story, so maybe you will too, Canadian Doink. Huh? Alright everyone, so I want to reveal my third and final sweater for the Christmas Marathon. I already revealed it to the stream, but I forgot to record it for YouTube, and I feel bad. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is my third and final sweater for the Christmas Marathon of 2019. As you can see, it's a bunch of nice, pretty kitties dancing around the Christmas tree. They're rocking around the Christmas tree, having a happy holiday, decking it out for Christmas, okay?
Actually, yeah. Drake, what was that you said?
So no, those cat were declaws.
Yeah, I know, right? So how come Jasper had to get declawed and they're not?
Because he's a bitch.
No, think about it. They couldn't put up a big Christmas tree this year because they were afraid Jasper was going to mess it up. So they only took they end up getting a small tree and putting it in the hallway.
Jasper? The pussy that's scared of squirrel and rabbit?
Oh, dude, you don't know, man. That squirrel outside dude's a gangster, dog. He a gangster. He be waiting for Jasper to come out.
Oh, living project?
Yeah, dude. It's the hood, bro. It's the hood, bro. Even out there in Renton, the squirrels out there are thugs, man. And they look at Jasper as soft. And since he never come outside, you know what I'm saying? Since he always stay up under Catherine and Phil. They jump onto the ledge and be like, where that bitch at? Tell Jasper come outside. Don't pay what he owe. Like, Daddy won't let you come out because you ain't got no claws. Oh, man.
That's bad, bro. Jasper got neuter and declaw.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, the squirrel's out there making fun of him.
Damn, he's like Theon now.
He is kind of like Theon. Rabbit Gang is out there, or Bunny Gang's out there, like sitting there throwing up gang signs with their ears, talking about he don't want no problems and shit. Jasper
doesn't want to deal with all the squirrel out there.
Nope, doesn't want to deal with the squirrels.
So that black cat out there.
You don't want no part of that.
Shit.
Yeah, you know, Phil was like, "Hey, that black cat there, they're dangerous. Don't associate with them. Don't even look at them." And as Phil was looking at that black cat and then chewing on his hoof as he walked away. Poor Jasper. He can never be an outdoor cat. He doesn't have claws. He'll never be able to defend himself
from the squirrel.
Oh, this cold, cold world Jasper has to live in. Really.
Very nice. This is what the kind of thing you want to think about when you're holly and jolly. All right, now. The reason I needed to record this for YouTube, this very special announcement, ladies and gentlemen. If we hit the tips goal for today, I have a special reveal for everyone here on the stream. Because, ladies and gentlemen, that is right. As you know, this year I revealed my cat Jasper, who's been a part of my life for a while, and I was so happy to finally reveal him to my viewing audience and to let everyone know all about him. All right? But if we hit the tips goal for tonight, a special reveal, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to reveal my other 2 cats that I've kept a secret the entire time. Their names are Holly and Jolly. Holly and Jolly, the kitties, will be revealed here live on the stream tonight if we hit the tips goal. I'm kidding. I don't have any more cats. I'm just joking.
Now, first, yeah, that was a weird flex. 1, why would anybody believe you? 2, it's assumed that he might actually have another cat. 3,
I mean the one that live in the other room?
Well, besides that cat. So there's another kitty walking around, if you will. Why would he even joke about that when he spent the last couple months bitching and complaining about people how he did rip them off? And now he wants to make a joke about it.
I think he's even saying that to make people doubt and then donates. Just to make sure.
Just to see what's up. He hit the goal eventually, from what I was told.
That was an amazing joke.
There we go. Yeah.
Actually, that was a weird loop on his nose there at the end.
No, I'm in cat.
Oh, wow.
Would you accept a New Year's gym membership as a gift? No, because I probably wouldn't be able to go because I don't have a car because Kat works all the time. I'm at home working 6 days out of the week. When would I have time to go to the gym? The answer is never. I'm 36 years old, guys. I'm not.
So Kat have to work, but you're just sitting your ass.
Just like Panda.
On the love seat.
Mm-hmm.
Begging for money.
Mm-hmm.
Well, at least Kat's getting active.
Apparently. He could have just given the gym membership to Kat.
Yeah. He could.
He could have.
Like I said, at least Kat's getting active, you know? Yeah. Getting them squats in.
Get the whole well more than that, I'll tell you that.
20 years old, you know, I have to get up and move around and do physical activity and do other things. Northwest Pale Ale, again from Granville Island. This is a Canadian beer. An age of war. Between darkness and light. The world's worst graphics. Actually, they're not that bad for the time, but... All right, let's see here. Joker Timmy $2 said, you would have been successful if you weren't such a stupid asshole. All right, well, thank you, Jacker. Actually, his name is Jacker, not Joker. Thank you for that very insightful advice the weekend before Christmas. It's very nice to be insulted on my own stream the weekend before Christmas when I'm doing a holiday positive event. You know, it just shows the level of maturity of those who try to criticize me and just how meaningful their criticism actually is. Thank you for the $2 tip, stupid. Wait a minute, why is the black guy the scoundrel? Wait, what? The black guy only is the scoundrel? What is that? That's... Oh, come on, that's fucked up. Only the black guy is the scoundrel. Well, fuck you, LucasArts. Jesus Christ, you racists. Hey, Sloppy Meat Cheese says...
Hold on. That in space, alright? There's no such thing as race in space.
Exactly.
Alright?
And that this is from the same guy who says that another content creator who just happens to be black needs to go to jail for stealing his content, allegedly. But
Yeah.
LucasArts does it and it's wrong.
Yeah, come on, man. Can't be saying that.
That's crazy.
This is space, alright? Everyone's the same.
And it's not even LucasArts. I mean, it is LucasArts, but it's Disney now, bruh. And Mickey's
Disney.
And Mickey's never wrong, bruh.
Well, Mickey gotta give Winnie the Pooh the whole.
Gotta give them their cut.
The whole head.
The whole. I thought he was just gonna send Minnie to do that. And Donald Duck had to send Daisy.
Yeah, that's true.
And I don't know who Goofy's female counterpart's name is.
Is that he does have one.
Yeah, he does have one.
Is
But
that chick?
I can't think of what her name is.
Gotta send Pocahontas.
You know, I'm not even gonna jump into that one.
Black Widow.
Because everybody else already done it. Anyway.
So you stick around, would you consider sitting on one of those inflatable exercise balls instead of your couch? You look great. Oh my god. I'm not gonna answer his stuff no more. I'm serious. I'm not gonna answer anything he says anymore. Now I remember why he was banned.
Excuse me.
Someone named Tiana Trump tipped me $1, said, you seem a bit tired. Were you sipping lean on the break? Dude, I've been streaming since 10 this morning. I've been drinking. Of course I'm tired. Big Sloppy Meat Cheese says, sorry Phil, I want you to produce content for a long time. I do too, and I want to avoid sitting on rubber balls and dabbing constantly in order to do so. So if you could please relax, I'd appreciate it. What the fuck? How do I do this? I gotta do this. Why is it so complicated? I don't want to do this. I just want to play the game. Oh my god. Oh, I got stuck fumbling in fucking menus for an hour. I just want to play this game. Here, do this. I gained
Where's your holiday spirit, Phil? What happened to it?
I have no idea where his holiday cheer is. I don't know why he has to be such a Grinch about it. I mean, like I said, he has a little $1,600. What's the problem?
Come on, man. Where's Kat?
Where was Kat, actually? I think she was working.
For a holiday?
Well, this isn't actually on Christmas.
Oh, okay.
I don't think. No, because Christmas Day and Christmas Eve he was off. So this would have been that Monday before or the weekend before. So.
Feet.
Defiance. Wow! Like I said, that's alleged. No one knows if she actually messes with
allegedly.
that. Yeah, there's no proof that she messes with the nose candy like that.
Yeah, allegedly.
You know what I'm saying? China White.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Snow Bunny. After no one knows that. No one's sure of that yet.
Yeah, allegedly.
Allegedly. Yeah.
Out of feet. There, fuck. Now open the fucking door. Christ, man. Ugh. Okay, OJ Simpson tipped me $1. I get grumpy and tired when I'm drunk. Don't let me catch you under the mistletoe. I mean, I'll admit I'm tired, but I'm also bored. I really have to say something. From now on, ladies and gentlemen, please, if I'm going to do a marathon, please don't pick games that have 2-hour intros. This is not going to work. This is a boring... I've already been playing for over 45 minutes. I'm bored to tears. I'm just waiting for a game to start, something to happen. And finally, it looks like I'll be able to do something here. But, like, this is not the kind of game for a marathon. If I'm sitting here for 2 hours before anything happens, I don't even get through the tutorial. Why am I playing it during a marathon? It doesn't make any sense. So please stop. I need to ask people, please stop nominating these kind of games. Because all it does is frustrate the people who want to see the game. It frustrates me, and it frustrates the viewer. It frustrates everyone. Everyone's now frustrated. Everyone's frustrated and unsatisfied.
Play
right?
Pokemon, Phil.
Yeah, go ahead and just bleed out your Pokemons and shit. But the thing is you're the one that told people to nominate games. You're the one that told them to vote.
Honestly, I think the best game you play on the marathon is probably Minecraft, honestly.
Probably.
Okay, like,
or Call of Duty.
You don't have an intro.
Right.
Or anything. You just go in and just jump right into it. I know it's kind of boring. It's just plain vanilla Minecraft.
Yeah, especially since he won't pay for any of the customization
You don't have
packs.
to pay. It's free.
Is it real? No, well, he's not. He doesn't play it on PC though. He plays it on console. He plays it on Xbox. Yeah. See.
Insignificant ants.
Wow. Wow. You PC Master Race enthusiast.
So let's stop doing this from now on. Come on in here, buddy, and wish everyone a Merry Christmas with me. Come here. Come on, buddy. Here he is. Here's Mr. Jasper Kitty. Here he is.
Look at that. Look at never learned how to handle the pussy properly. Look at him.
Bro, doesn't he know the fried cat claws is
Man.
the best part of the cat?
Nah, dude, what? I'm not touching that one. I'm not touching that one. Look at his poor little face.
That's true.
Look at him. You're not supposed to handle the puss like that.
Got beat up by a squirrel.
Yeah, exactly. But I wonder. I would think he would do better with the squirrel gang outside than this.
Probably.
Look at him.
He's getting smothered in grease.
Yeah. He was probably all clean and he probably smelled all good, and now you got Phil's sweat and beer all over him. You know Catherine wasn't sitting there wanting to get mounted by this after.
Hey, I guess that's why she lived in a different room.
Allegedly. Oh, Jasper, I'm sorry.
Look at Jasper.
Don't worry, buddy. The DIA is going to get you out of there.
I don't think they can.
We have to. We don't leave. We're like the Marines. There's no man left that's left behind.
No pussy left behind.
No pussy left behind. Oh, look at him. Oh, and I can't.
Yeah, that guy doesn't have claws to defend himself.
He don't. I can't even think of the name of the dog here. But look at him. He's looking down at him like, damn. Look at you,
bro.
Like, can't save you, bro.
Yeah, cause like cat usually have claws so they can scratch you if they try and get away. Jasper can't even do that.
He can't even do that.
Just sit there and take it.
And then Phil has his hoof like just over his eyes, so he can't try to bite at him either. He's literally holding his head in place.
Can't escape. Can't flee.
Not at all.
From the Orc King.
Where's PETA at for this? This is abuse. This is kinda.
Hey man. It's animal and animal.
What? Oh, touche. It's not like Alinity, right? Just toss the pussy over your head and just run away with it.
I mean, I guess that's why she had 2 pussy.
Yeah, that's true. And then the peanut butter for the dog, right?
Y'all can lick whatever they want to, alright?
No, we're not touching that right now. We're not touching that.
But now we're gonna end it on the game that got the most votes of all the games of the holiday marathon. I don't know anything about Roblox. I really don't. I don't know what the hell this is gonna be. I guess we're gonna find out together. This is the world of Roblox. We have Super Strikers League, Sinking Ship, Gearland, Kickoff, Tiny Tanks, Mining Simulator, Speed Race, Ripple Minigames. That's my avatar? What? That's where they made me. They made me this dude. I guess you can make your own? Oh, I've been signed out. What the fuck? I just logged in and I was immediately signed out. Why? Wait, what? 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 Xbox account settings prevent you from playing user...
Alright, well, as we're talking about this children's game that he's running through, which just seems terrible, Asian GTG said he should go ahead and play VR chat. I had said, because as all of you guys know, Phil's already done that.
Wait, does he have a full body track VR headset and stuff?
I'm not sure.
Or does he just play on...
He played on PC.
On PC, okay.
Yeah, and that's when he threatened to smack that 11-year-old girl.
For what?
She told him that they'll go into the waiting room, and he was like, where's the waiting room? She's like, behind you, you idiot. He's like, you don't have to call me an idiot, you know, I ain't just trying to get my bearings, man, I'm trying to figure out my way around. He's like, well, maybe if you looked up, and she was like, maybe if you looked around, you'd find it. And she was like, click on it there, and he was like, well, you're quite rude. And he's like, I'm 11, deal with it. And he's like, you're 11? What? And your parents bought you a gaming PC? What's that about? And she's like, maybe because, I don't know, somebody she was a Ninetale or some shit. Or like a fox. Yeah, she was, that was her avatar.
Kurama?
That was her avatar. She was a little Ninetale.
Kurama?
Something. Probably. She might have been. And then he walks through the, he's like, okay. So he clicks on the portal and walks through. He mutes his mic so no one else hears him and says, that little bitch, if you know, say, she was in front of me, I smacked the shit out of her.
Wow.
Yeah, and then he turns his mic back on afterwards.
Toxic, bro. I play VR chat.
And see, but think about it. It's on two fronts. One, he didn't even have the balls to say that to her in her face, virtual face, if you will. And then after he went through the portal, he still muted himself to talk shit about her behind her back.
Wow.
What a bitch.
VR chat is fun though.
Not for Phil.
I play it.
Not for Phil.
My avatar is Courage.
Wait, what? Courage the Cowardly Dog?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. I agree with that. Courage is the best cartoon ever. Well, one of them. Yeah, definitely. All right, here we go.
Generated content. What? Oh my god. What the fuck? Kick slide. Kick or slide tackle, trick shot, sprint, and then shout. What the fuck? Oh my god. What the fuck? What the hell am I looking at?
I know you're bad at sport in real life, but you don't need to be bad at in-game.
I mean, it's weird to me why someone who doesn't play sports games who doesn't play sports would have an interest in sports games. To some extent, I should say. To some extent. And certainly for him, no. He's never shown an interest at all in sports whatsoever. So why would he care? Like,
the most part I see is him wearing that baseball shirt.
Basically. I mean, shit, even when they were watching the World Cup, that was really Panda watching it, not him.
Oh, Panda like balls, huh?
Yeah, of course she does.
What is this? He takes his head off and walks around with it. This is, oh my god, seriously? Who coughed? Somebody coughed. What is this? Oh. Okay, well that's one down. That was atrociously bad. I got a participation. Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck? I can't get the login bonus off the screen. The login bonus won't go away. I can't get it to go away. Okay, that's 2 down. This is what people wanted. Why is the logo stuck on my screen?
No.
Do it again. A second game, the logo stuck on my screen and won't go away.
This is so bad.
How the fuck do I play this? Oh my god!
My fault, guys. I did not know that was coming up.
I've never seen anyone having this much trouble with the title screen than this man.
This man roach pig. I don't get it.
Kind of like Man Bear Pig.
Kind of like Man Bear Pig. Yeah, he's kind of the real world equivalent.
Wow.
Wow.
That was really loud.
It was really loud. So I am very sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. We are very, very sorry about that. Jesus.
Oh my god! Oh! Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas and happy holidays! It's a wonderful feeling! There's love in the room from the floor to the ceiling! It's that time of year! Yeah, Christmas time is here! Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! Dude, it did it again! This is the 3rd game I couldn't play. There's a stupid pop-up that pops up and there's no way to get rid of it. Look. The game is unplayable. What the fuck is this? Look, I'm frozen. I can't even move. What the fuck? What? Oh my god, look at this one. Random game 4. Alright, we're playing this.
That's a random cat.
Yeah, it's a random cat, but it kind of looked like Jasper. Just why didn't Phil just throw in Street Fighter or something and be done with this?
I have no idea. He doesn't want to. He doesn't want to get embarrassed.
I guess not. I mean, this is embarrassing though. Like he's fighting more with the title string.
Hey man, he doesn't want Evo to see him, you know, struggling at Street Fighter. He'd still have a chance.
Oh man.
To become a professional.
Not at all.
Street Fighter.
Not at all. Those days are long gone.
One day he's gonna step out on the stage against Sonic Fox.
Sonic Fox would eat him for free. For free. Oh my god. Alright, let's finish up.
Cody Carl's Judy said, why not be honest with your wife and tell her how you feel about her mashed potatoes? Because I did. I told her I don't like mashed potatoes that much, but she loves them. So she always wants mashed potatoes. She can have her mashed potatoes. She eats way more than me. I have like a few scoops.
I mean, it's not even just the fact of that. If he doesn't like mashed potatoes and he wants whatever potato of choice is, why don't he just go down there and make it?
Cause, bro, he can't leave. He gotta entertain all the viewers. Alright?
Well, then he needs to sit
the viewers.
Then he needs to sit down and shut the fuck up and eat the mashed potatoes then. Those flavorless mashed potatoes with no butter.
Hey man, that's what Cat like, okay?
Probably no gravy either.
Well.
Yeah, we all know she likes the gravy, but it's a different type of gravy.
She like getting mashed potatoes.
Oh.
She really loved those potatoes.
Wow.
She loves mashed potatoes, so she eats a ton. So, It is what it is. You know what they say? Happy wife, happy life, you know? I'm happy with the other stuff we're eating. If she loves mashed potatoes and I don't get my scalloped potatoes, I guess it's okay because I love everything else, right?
Where the hell is my thing? Oh, wait. No wonder I don't have... I'm an idiot.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow, that's a lot of gout.
That was a lot.
Thanks for having me over.
No problem. It's what happens.
I can feel the gout break out already.
Oh, give me just a second, ladies and gentlemen.
Word, hey, chopping it with Mittens, joking about his name is so fly. Mittens, cause he whipping, don't you get it, but that stove's hot, hot. Now let this be a lesson, professor. He handling and hitting his possession. Ooh, what you cooking? Scalding hot beats, was blow up before it's cooking. Ooh, I know you're looking true. I'm out attacking with this beat, I'm a lady man. I'm really tryna date it out. What's the number tryna call out? What about my team? Wood, shout they don't get logged out. Made by Bethesda, the only way we fall out. Morocco, you a mole. Find another hole to crawl out. Hey.
Alright, guys, I thought you needed a little bit of a palate cleanser there.
D-Real's good.
Yeah. Thank you to, let's see here. Thank you to MrHuff Stuff, Davidson, and Mighty D for their videos. Very much appreciate it. Links to all their videos will be down in the description, as well as the song here, which is, what is that? D-Real, the Nerd Won't Stop. So you guys can, if you guys ever want to check that out, the link's in the description as well. What was your overall thoughts of 2019's?
It's been a good year for Phil, man. It's been a good year for Phil, you know? Succeeding in everything.
Oh, his, Phil's failure this year, I think, whether he loses the house or not, is kind of, it's good.
I think it could not lose the house if he just, you know, rent it out. Accept the phone call and not bitch about getting money.
I mean, yes, he could have done a lot of things to prevent what happened to him, but at the end of the day, he's gonna march to his own bacon crackling. So it is what it is. I find it to be fascinating because it's one of those situations where Phil is literally on the cuffs of losing everything.
Yeah.
And what he does next is going to be interesting.
I feel like by the end of next year, he could be homeless.
He could. Well, you can always go back home, like to mommy. He's going to have no choice. He ain't got nowhere else to go.
Yeah, that's true. It's not that house anymore. It's his house.
Yeah, exactly. Like, at the end of the day, and this is for some of you out there who may feel a level of sympathy for Phil, he's never going to be homeless. He can always go back home to mommy, you know, which is what's going to happen. You know, he left there when he was 24? Nah, he didn't.
Right?
Well, he went to school, but he's been in and out of his mommy's house since he was at least since he was like 26 or 27, something along those lines. So it's only befitting it that he ends up having to go back like 10 plus years later. At least that's the way I look at it. I think it's gonna be ironic.
I mean, you know, when they pass away, it's his house then.
It is.
Wait, are their house all paid off?
Their house is actually all paid for. That just means he's gonna pull the equity out of that bitch. Cause why not? So don't be surprised at that. I think, but in closing, at least for me anyway, I think the over/under on Phil losing his house unless something happens is probably pretty fucking high.
Yeah.
He's being sued. Then he's upside down on a reverse mortgage.
The bank is gonna fuck him for everything they have.
Oh yeah, everything. They're gonna take it all from him, and he's not gonna. And he'll blame everybody under the sun. Yeah. But it don't matter. And then what are you gonna do? You're gonna go back to mommy and daddy with wife and Kitty and Jasper and so?
Yeah.
That's weird. That's weird. I mean,
they're just gonna have to take it. I know they're all in all. They're just gonna have to take it, right? They live in the hospital now.
Wow. That might actually drive them to go to the hospital, though, if you think about it. Because you know that as soon as they get old enough that Phil can put them in a home, that's exactly what he's gonna do.
If they can make it that old enough.
That's true. I mean, they're kind of already there because I think Phil says they're like in their mid-60s at this point, and his mom's like a frequent smoker.
Oh.
So you already know that's gonna end bad. it's a shitty situation, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys found it rather entertaining. Thank you to Asian GTG for coming out and getting the jump back in. I know he's been a fan favorite for quite a while.
I'm sorry, guys. I let you down.
And that feeder thing.
I let you down.
It's gonna be interesting.
I've been going through rehab for it.
Yeah, well, I guess what us going over videos will address your addiction and help you overcome it. Help you overcome it.
Every time Sean tell about that story about her at those guys' house, you know.
Oh, when she she did to their bathroom.
That's so fucked up. That's so fucked up. If anyone know about, I don't know, bro. She might strike down this video.
It's whatever. It's whatever. It happened. It's true. It's real. So that was nasty. Though. That was pretty gross. What she pulled in that house. If you guys watch Tevin, which most of you guys do, I think almost all of you do, you know what we're talking about with that situation. That was gross. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Yet again, thank you guys for listening in. We very much appreciate it. And like I said, Asian GTG will be here, few and far between. Remember, 2020 we started his rehab for his feeder addiction. So, excuse me, that's something you guys can look out for. And I got some other plans lined up and whatnot. As you know, there'll be a revamp of the Snort report and whatnot, adding some stuff to it. Should be cool. Some commercial breaks, some other things. Should be kind of sweet and whatnot. So look out for all of those things. And yeah, thank you guys very much for listening in. Anything else?
Nothing else, bro.
Alright.
Praise Emberlin. Watch hentai.
It gets sponsored by that hentai company, the hentai game maker.
No.
Wow. Alright, guys, take care of yourselves. We'll see you later.
Alright, peace.
I'm just a nerd shouter. Hey, I'm just a nerd shouter. Hey, I'm just a nerd shouter. Street Fighter 2, that is my dude. Dark Cloud 2, that is the new. I like RPGs and everything. Metal Gear Solid, man, that's my swing. Hey. And it don't stop.